I ain't got no money. I ain't like those other guys that hang around. And it's kind of funny, cause they always seem to let you down. And I get discouraged, ooh, cause I never see you anymore. And I need your love, babe, cause it's what I'm living for, yeah, yeah. Didn't wanna pressure you, baby. All I ever wanted to do, I wanna be your lover. I wanna be the only one that makes you go right now. I wanna be your lover. I wanna turn you on, I wanna know, make you shout, oh, lover. I wanna be the only one you come for, yeah. Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, darling, can you picture this? How could you leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? So cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Or maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. I'm not a woman, I'm not a man. I am something that you'll never understand. I'll never beat you, I'll never lie. And if you're evil, I'll forgive you by and by. 'Cause you, I would die for you. Darling, if you want me to, you, I would die for you. For you. I guess I should have known by the way you punch your cards sideways that it wouldn't last. You're the kind of person that believes in making out one, love them and leave them fast. I guess I must be dumb. Had a pocket full of horses, Trojans and some of them used. Well, it was Saturday night. I guess that makes it alright. And you say, what if I got to lose? Oh, I say, little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. Yes, you are. Little red Corvette. You need to find a love that's gonna last. Little red Corvette. Honey, you got to slow down. Little red Corvette. You need the love. You need the love. You need the love. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find at a secondhand store. Raspberry beret. And if it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think I love her. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time in your. I'm going down Alphabet Street. I'm gonna crown the first girl that I meet. I'm gonna talk so sexy. She'll own me from my head to my feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, she will. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Driver. Yeah, 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 yeah. Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? I wait to see the reason that God made a girl. If I gave you diamonds and pearls, would you be a happy boy or a girl? If I could, I would give you the world, but all I can do is just offer you my love. Until the end of time, I'll be there for you. Ooh, you own my heart and mind. I truly adore you. You got one day struck me blind. Your beauty I still see. Ooh, lost too weak to define just what you mean to me. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. Yeah, yeah. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only want to see you bathing in the purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain. Ooh, yeah. Purple rain. Purple rain. Ooh, 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 ooh. Purple rain. Purple rain. Ooh. I only wanna see you. Only wanna see you in the purple rain.
Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Yeah. Popcorn world. Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in a bag of a can. Put the bacon around the world and the holes in your hand. Popcorn world. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world.
Football might be over for this season, but basketball is in full steam for both pro and college hoops. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Lloyd Spencer from all the latest odds, totals, player performance props to where the next fired coach is going to land. BetOnline is the #1 spot for all your sports betting needs. So head on over to the website or use your mobile devices to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get started. It's not just basketball. BetOnline is your source for hockey, boxing, UFC odds, and right to the Olympic coverage. It's the best in the business. From sports right down to your favorite Vegas casino games, BetOnline is your #1 online wagering destination. BetOnline, the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports and play your favorite games. It's games, not goms. Games. BetOnline, where the game starts. Tell them the Noisemaker sent you.
other people who must go around. Taking truth to power with a whisper and a shout. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Hey yeah, say it again, say we're talking noise. Yeah, talking noise. Really don't have to fool around. Never noise keeps us under. When truth divine, the sign that you hear is a sign of success. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Yeah, picking up on the sand. We're talking noise. Oh yeah. Talking noise. Share it again. We're talking noise. Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ. We're talking noise. Talking noise. We're talking noise. Talking noise. We're talking noise. Talking noise.
2, 1, ready, come on.
Not getting hassled, not getting hustled.
It's Valentine.
Making a way when you can.
Every lady on.
Good time.
Even though it's Valentine's
Good time.
get your gift on the day.
Good times. Hey, we lucky we got 'em.
We gonna have some fun tonight.
Good times.
But tell your kids to go to bed. What's going on, people? Y'all got us in the nighttime. Yeah. What's going on, people?
What's cracking, wagon?
Yeah, man. Happy Valentine's Day to all the peoples in Noise Media Land.
All the lovers
This is
for the
the love of you this time. That's all I know. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Gonna last forever.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? You know what? Like they do with any good late night revival. What's up? Oh, look, he dressed up for the occasion. Look at it, got on his fancy jacket.
It's cold as hell.
Well, it is cold here too, but
No, it ain't.
well, you got it. Mama Noise, you just be, I don't know what you be doing with the temperature.
It's hot up here.
You too gangster for me. I don't understand.
It's hot in here. Ain't that what she just said?
Well, listen.
It's hot up here.
Normally we would do a call to worship based on, you know, it's church time, and that's what we would do.
We just do a praise team song. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a different. I'm gonna go a different route because it's Valentine's Day. So you gotta change it up for Valentine's Day.
Hey.
What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight, Noise Media is going to the sanctuary, and we're gonna romance you, gonna make you laugh, gonna make you smile, gonna make you feel real good. We got all this sexy up on the screen, Mama Noise and Al B and Ron, and of course, the chocolate goodness himself, Cuz Noise. So y'all sit back, relax, grab your libations, because it's after 5, and tune right in to Talkin NOIZ, the Valentine's edition. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that one. You got to sex it up.
Okay.
Valentine's Day.
Just another day, another dollar.
Well, I beg to differ. If you watched last week's show, you saw the shit I went through. So it is Valentine's Day. I have had to jump through many a hoop today to make sure that this day
has already posted. So Ron then shelled out his dollar anyway.
So Ron shelled out his dollars too.
He shelled out his dollars. So this bullshit tonight.
Didn't I just say another day, another dollar?
Nope.
Well, they got you, brother. They got you.
Another day, another dollar.
You should have said several dollars.
Yeah, man.
Too many damn dollars.
Listen, I uncorked winded tonight. I ain't gonna hold you. I went.
Wow.
Libation to truly enjoy the night, if you will.
I mean, listen.
That's the day you need to drink.
Yeah, this is Cuz you look good, man. You got on your high collar. What's going on, brother?
This is IRS attire.
That's the what?
IRS attire.
It's IRS attire because you're going through a situation and a circumstance.
Oh my God.
I got you. I feel you. What's going on, Cuz?
He was so close to either cussing you out, Al, or giving you a finger. It almost hurt his
I mean, I saw it.
Neither he was going to say good evening. That's all he was.
You know what? I know what it is. He got to hear the preacher. Welcome him in. He ain't used to all this sexiness.
Listen, my
hello, Cuz. Welcome to the program. We so glad to have you here tonight. God bless you.
Listen, my co-pastor knows me, and that's why we co-pastoring together. Because
all right,
I almost threw you the finger for sure, but because you got them Cowboys on, I said I'm gonna let you ride this time. But try me again.
Are you wearing the Cowboys because technically the football season is officially over and now the hope can begin?
Well, at least we have hope.
Yeah, do you though?
Y'all there?
But I mean, do you though?
Y'all rebuilding for the 23rd year.
Listen, this is Valentine's edition, so I'm gonna stall you out tonight. But I'll deal with your ass later. I promise you that shit.
Oh my
God. I'm sorry. Should we be cussing on Valentine's edition?
I mean,
your promo did kind of say with a little cussing, maybe.
I did say that. I did say that in the promo.
No,
so I guess we're okay.
In this room and drop them damn draws. Now, if you're doing that, then you can cuss.
Wait, what? What just happened? Why are we
I don't know. All of a sudden, one day we talk about draws, next one drop them.
Damn.
Listen, does good sex have to involve something?
Okay, so we off and running. Okay, now what? Say that one more time.
Does good sex have to involve some cussing? You think about it for a moment before you answer that. Think about it for a moment.
You know, that's a damn good question.
Nope.
I mean,
and then gonna close the window. You know what, boy? That's that.
I'm gonna say this, Mama Noise, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Now,
wait a minute. How you gonna be first?
No.
There is a panel. You can ask.
Well, because I try to lead by example, Mama Noise. I try to lead by example. I'm not saying you gotta curse. Okay, I'm not saying that. but don't say dumb shit.
Oh my God.
Like you can't be in there like, oh, make love to me. You can't do that. That's weird. That's
Especially when you dating and you hear that. That ain't really good when you
you
dating.
can't do it ever. I don't know if you can do it ever.
Dating a year? What? You done already?
This is so awesome and sensual. I mean, you can't say that. You got to bring whatever you're gonna say. You got to say it with some authority and some meaning and vigor.
Can she say?
Oh, here it comes.
For good sex.
Right, for the good.
Well, I just love this podcast. This is an amazing podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Can she say, honey, give me the penis?
No. You gotta
change the P to the D, man. You gotta
you're gonna have to listen. You can't say biologically based words. Sorry, you might want to log out. I see where this is going.
mean, it's Uncle Jay once again who has started this conversation.
It was not me.
You can't.
Sorry, you can mute and moderate.
Yeah, mute and moderate. Yeah, you can't say biologically termed words in the bedroom. Oh my God, your breasts are so amazing. That's weird.
That's what y'all hear on them porn movies.
No, we don't.
We don't have the volume on for that. Nobody listens.
But that's the other part.
Well, go ahead and speak up then. What you say? You don't have the volume on.
Who turned the volume on?
Okay.
But that was just a general thing for us as adults. Just to put out there that, I mean, for them folks to say that they don't cuss. Now listen, don't you come into this room talking that biological, anatomical, no.
I want you to knock my ovaries out.
We need to have some words coming out your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you prefer words or silence?
Well, listen. Too much talking to get you in trouble too fast. You got to cut that talking out. You can't be talking too much.
But when I say the wrong thing,
why are you scared to? Boy, y'all church is wrong. Y'all, you know what? I want to pull up y'all Sunday school. I don't even want to go to church service. I just want to go to Sunday school because Sunday school is where the real information is being dispensed. I need to go to y'all Sunday school class in the morning. Al, what you looking at? Who you looking at? You muted, Al. You muted.
Called a podcast?
Oh.
The most.
He forgot he was working today.
Always.
No, your cowboy gear looks real nice, though, honestly, this evening.
He looks like he's a slave to the system.
What?
He looks like he's trapped and can't get out.
Kind of like your Los Angeles Lakers with that guy from Oklahoma. What's his name?
Westbrook.
Look like y'all trapped.
Damn.
Why would you say that? Why would you bring up abusive stuff? Don't do that.
Nobody else wanted.
They didn't move him. They didn't move him by the deadline.
Stop! No. Your words are hurting me.
No.
Wow.
You can't move him.
You know it's bad when you can't remember the brother's name. You know the one boy from Oklahoma.
Right.
Fine, okay. We're
and then gonna say,
relationship. Are you happy?
The one nobody wants. I mean,
he is the one nobody wants. Having Russell Westbrook on your team right now is the equivalent of having a kickball team, and you got to pick this nigga for the last one.
Well, I hope you win.
You're like, damn. I guess I'll take Russell.
That's a horrible. That's horrible to be the last one to play.
Where's Lotto?
And he was the sweetest one in the bunch.
So what are you saying, Mama Noise? James Harden is not pleased by being the last one drafted in the All-Star draft.
Oh wow!
James Harden does the most. He's extra.
Why you say that? Because of his beard? You just saying that because of his beard.
No, I'm saying that because he well, was fool enough to go to a strip party at during the pandemic.
You like strippers.
And well, you know, then call one into your own crib. Don't go out to nobody else's house.
Mama Noise. Some people like hats.
Nope.
Right? Some people like hats. Some people like cars.
Nope, not a comparison.
Right? Some people like cars. Yes, it is. You like what you like. He likes ass.
Oh Lord.
Everybody got things they collect. He collects ass.
Oh
Lord.
How do you collect ass? I need to understand, how do you collect ass?
I think you know very well what I'm talking about, sir.
Right, dollar bill.
Look, ask Robert.
Oh.
Ask Robert Kelly.
Oh no. This is the Valentine show. This is supposed to be positive.
This is a slippery slope.
This is all Cuz Noise's fault.
This is true.
Give me a minute, I'll tell you how. What up, noisemakers? What's going on? How y'all feeling tonight? Y'all good? This is in case you missed it Monday, technically the Valentine's edition, and we got a lot of great stories. Did y'all hear about Adrian Peterson?
Got locked up at the Super Bowl.
Well, he was on his way to the game.
Cutting up on the plane.
Him and his wife, I guess, got into it, and I don't know if he whooped her ass. It doesn't feel like he whooped her ass. I feels like it just got into a situation. I don't know the full story.
There was a domestic event that took.
It was.
Did he whoop her ass? Like what?
I don't think that's what happened.
I feel like the Super Bowl is too happy of an event to be whooping people's ass. That don't feel like the right.
But
not that there should be a time where you should whoop somebody's ass. But
Adrian seems hostile anyway. You know, every time he turn around, he's doing something. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I can't do it. Who put that on there?
Well, I don't know how that got on there.
Is this a Ninja Turtle?
That part I don't know. Maybe he went there for Halloween, but
this is his Halloween costume.
That's his wife on the screen. I had never seen his wife.
Wow. But you showed us him as a Ninja Turtle.
Well, he got that Ninja Turtle type head.
Yeah, he like a Ninja Turtle, Mama Noise. I mean,
you know, I don't know. He might be doing something from Prince and the Revolution.
She's not pressing charges, by the way. She's already announced she's not pressing charges.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? You muted, cousin, and then your screen went away.
Why would she? He's still the bank account.
Damn.
He's still the bank account?
Damn.
Yeah.
I'll take his ass whooping for $2 million, Alex. I mean, I don't know if it works that way.
Damn.
He can't work if he's in jail.
He ain't working now. He ain't got no job.
He don't need a job. He has money.
He's still collecting checks though.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? Kanye says she ain't messing with no.
Mess with no broke nigga.
Lloyd, you grimace like you are in complete shock or surprise.
Well, I just don't know if that's the reason why she didn't press charges. She may
That's
love him.
often the reason why they don't want to jeopardize their financial provider.
Sure.
How about it wasn't quite as bad as it was led to believe, and she loves her husband?
That could be the case, but I can't believe you're sitting there acting surprised.
I'm surprised because I don't know if that's often the case.
Oh, that's often the case. We see these women being abused by these athletes and entertainers all the time, and they refuse to press charges.
Wow. Okay, let me read a statement, and then maybe that'll help us.
No, it's not going to change. It's not going to change his statement. It might change their situation, but it's not going to change the statement that he made.
Before you read the statement, that was.
Al told me not to read the statement.
Well,
no, I didn't tell you not to read the statement. I'm just saying it's not going to make the scenario go away.
Listen, before you read the statement, there was a great comedian. I think her name is Samoa.
Okay.
She says that men with big dicks are very disrespectful.
I can't do it.
That the bigger the dick, the more disrespectful they are.
The hell?
Man with a smaller penis will be more humble to you and be more of a servant to you and nicer to you.
What the hell?
But them big dick Negroes are very disrespectful. Well, oh my God! I contend that a woman is willing to put up with a lot more from a big dick man and a man with a big bank account. Now, the smaller the bank account, the less you're going to put up with. But if you got millions in the bank now, we're going to have to figure out a way to deal with whatever the issue is.
Especially if there's a prenup.
It's actually what you're saying makes a whole lot of sense.
This escalated quickly. I'm not going to.
But there are a lot of broke brothers beating on women constantly, and they still stay.
That's because they got big dicks.
So what you essentially saying?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I'm gonna go on and jump out and see where we stand in Facebook.
Right, clearly Sony has made a claim against us by now. Clearly. What is it? Woo. This is quite the Valentine's. I mean,
Did I not tell you that Valentine Day was fake love day?
I hope y'all got some chocolates or something, ladies. This is woo. My goodness. Okay.
Because what if she's like too wide? Then what's the case?
She's too wide? You
Yeah,
mean
she's open.
fat?
She's
You mean
open. You can.
Nope, we're still live.
Danny Bell said if Ken was making $2 million a year and she beat you weekly, you would leave and press charges on her. $2 million a year?
She wouldn't.
I'll probably take. No. If Ken was beating me, he said.
Ken is a man. It's a boy.
Kenyatta. I call it Kenyatta.
Oh,
yeah.
We're talking about Ken and Barbie.
No, Ken. No.
Lord.
He said, without leaving press charges.
$2 million a year?
Probably not.
Nah,
I'd probably take that ass whooping.
I'll just slap her back.
I don't even know if I'd do that. I'd be like, oh, you right, boo. Gotta go shopping.
You gotta learn to bob and weave.
Listen, I am not making light of domestic violence, but
No, we're not.
Right. She said she only got a scratch on her ring finger. That was all it was.
No, we're not. But I will say this in relation to domestic violence. And it's true. If you have more to lose, you put up with a lot more. Generally speaking.
Well, it looked like she got the scratch on her finger, and according to California law, she had to go. California automatically presses charges if there's any type of mark on a woman's body.
Listen,
can't ignore it.
We are officially getting a divorce if you put our business out here in the street over a scratch on your finger.
But she didn't. She didn't do it. They were on the plane. The marshal saw it. And the state pressed charges. She didn't press charges at all.
I wish it was like that in every state, that it's not up to the recipient of the domestic abuse to decide whether or not to press charges.
Really?
I do.
Wow.
And I also, it would be my desire that if it took place on an aircraft, that he be charged with federal.
Man, for a scratch on the finger?
I don't give a damn what it was. If he assaulted her in any way, keep your hands to yourself.
Technically,
I don't care how low you hanging. Keep your hands to yourself.
Technically, if the plane was in the air, it should have been federal offense if the plane was in the air.
Was it in the air?
Only way it became California, he had to be on the ground when it happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it may have happened when they taxied.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to be on the ground.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, there's no reason you should be swinging and hitting on a woman. So,
Well,
unless it's in the bedroom and y'all doing a little thing at the night. But outside of that, that's about the only time there should be any violence.
Well, again, according to, let's see, he said a passenger sitting behind them played a role in this. She kind of made it more than what it was and brought more attention to it. Even though his wife don't want to press any charges or anything, we've seen a scar, and the woman behind us told us what she's seen. So the woman behind them was the one that testified to whatever this was. And in California, they got to take you in automatically. They don't play that shit.
Listen, I understand protecting the victim. God knows I do. And I mean that. That's not a joke. I've been joking most of the time on here this evening. But anyway, you don't know our situation, so you really can't. Listen, if you heard my wife and I talking to each other, you would think both of us are the most violent people in the world. Because ain't a day go by what F you ain't heard in my house. You would think that we are horrible people towards each other. So you just can't all of a sudden get a snapshot of our relationship while sitting on a goddamn plane, and now you're going to ruin lives because of what you think you know? You better get your ass all right.
We're not mad about your conversation.
It's not what you think you know, it's what you saw.
Yeah.
And it's up to a court. It's up to a court to determine if it was minor, if it was irrelevant. But if I see you swing on Opal, you damn straight, I don't give a shit what goes on in y'all's conversation. I'm calling the authorities. I saw this big bald-headed black man look like he did time in the ARMY swinging on this woman, and there may have been some sort of assault. Go. Y'all take it from here. This is what I saw. Y'all take it from here.
I mean, in this case, Al's right. If you swing on her, your ass need to go to jail. Now, if y'all just arguing and y'all just having a conversation and then y'all getting loud, yeah, that's a little bit different. But if you swing, you bump, you jump,
you go before a judge, you go before a prosecutor, and y'all say, I was testing to see if her boobies would deflate if I hit her in her boobies. And the mediator says, oh, so you were just testing to see if her boobie would deflate? There's no need for us to go any further with this case. You and Mrs. Joyner, y'all go and be married. Go about your merry way.
Well, this is just not the Valentine show we playing, but it's damn good.
And the problem with Adrian Peterson, he's known for doing shit, putting his hands on people that he shouldn't be. So
that's what I was saying earlier. But
how many charges does he got? He only got the one charge of whooping his son's ass, right?
I was gonna say he's not.
That's probably the only one that's been recorded.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know about that now, y'all.
Put it out there.
I think he's got a few more.
Buff said his wife hit him in the head with a skillet because I threw the chicken in the trash. What should he have?
Now you throw the chicken back. You good throw the chicken back at our ass.
Do y'all remember the football player that beat his wife in the elevator?
Of course, Ray Rice.
Ray Rice, right? Yeah. I don't think that was the first time that happened with him and his wife. I don't think it was just one isolated incident where he snapped and went off like that way. I think that was something that just happened to be recorded.
And while I don't disagree with you in that particular case, I don't want to lump Adrian Peterson into the same category as Ray Rice because we don't really have all the facts. We don't know. All we have is the information from this white Tay lady. And we don't, and you know, they tend to get it wrong a lot. Let's just be honest.
Adrian Peterson's wife is white?
No. The Wahite lady behind him is the one that snitched on him.
Oh.
Well, Adrian Peterson's wife does not want to press charges. She's like, this ain't no big deal.
Because they always have a look.
I'm wondering if there was a situation where he tried to grab her or something and she snatched her hand away, and that's where the scratch kind of maybe occurred or something like that.
sometimes
But to somebody, let me say this: to the outside looking in, that looks more aggressive than it actually is.
Because sometimes we are more physical. I don't mean abuse. Now, I'm not saying abuse. So I don't want to give that impression. But, you know, I just can't imagine somebody else being able to find. Now, if you saw me whoop somebody's ass, that's a different story. But if you saw us having a confrontation and her finger scratched, no, come on, y'all.
Well, but again, we don't know.
Like OJ said,
he did it. Don't bring him up. He did it. We don't take nothing from him.
That's my pastor.
OJ is your pastor?
Reverend Dr. OJ Simpson.
He guilty as hell.
Guilty as hell.
But anyway,
I'm backing out of that church as fast as I can.
As OJ said, if I wanted to hit her, I would have hit her, and she wouldn't have been able to call you, the police, to tell you that I hit her.
Wise.
Violence, don't misunderstand me, guys. I'm not saying, violence is wrong, but I just don't know if we as the public can in a snapshot pass judgment on what's going on in somebody else's relationship. If that be the case, my wife should have 5 felonies at a minimum against her ass.
That was just yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
No, but truly think about it. If you look at his wife, and you're the outsider looking in, you see this big black athlete, twice her size, snatch her arm, regardless if they're playing or not. Your assumption is he's doing something he shouldn't have done. And I'm gonna put it quite simply: if that was your daughter that he snatched up on, you're gonna whoop his ass, regardless of what their conversation was, regardless of what their arguments were.
That's a good point, Ron.
That's right.
That's a damn good
I know
point.
we're violent. I choose violence. That is true. But it was my daughter, I'm whooping his ass.
Mama, I'll press some charges on you then, because you be whooping my ass all the time. You be every time I walk past, you slap me on my ass. It's very inconsiderate. I don't know why you do it. It's just
as sexual harassment.
Like,
Go ahead
right.
and call him.
Sexual harassment, damn it.
Oh, damn.
You can call him because I'm always gonna be messing with you.
Mama Noise, you know this show is recorded in 3 different social media platforms.
This is my husband, and if he wants to file charges against me because I'll be trying to make the moves on him, then that's what he got to do.
She's actually asking for them fuzzy handcuffs to be put on, Lord. That's literally what she's saying.
What the hell?
fuzzy handcuffs.
Ooh, man.
Okay. You know them pink ones you got.
I ain't got nothing.
You don't have nothing.
I ain't got nothing pink in this mother. Where's my CBD oil? I see where this is going.
No, you do not need that.
Lord have mercy. All right, well, there's that. Woo! Adrian, get out your own way, brother. What else is going on in the world?
It's Valentine's Day, man.
Well,
that is hilarious.
We were trying to keep it light, and then I don't know. It just
Let's play a game.
Go ahead.
We'll keep it light. Let's play a game.
Uh-oh. What?
Well, I don't know.
I'm going to give you a story.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to give you the end of the story. And then at the end of the story, we're going to play a game. Guess what skin he's in?
Okay.
Guess what skin he's in?
Okay, I'm with it.
So here in Louisville, Kentucky, at about 10 o'clock this morning, an assailant, don't know the gender, don't know the ethnicity, burst into the offices of a Democratic mayoral candidate. And upon wait till we get to the end of the story. Upon being greeted by the staff and the candidate, the assailant pulled out a gun and fired off several rounds.
Oh, it's definitely white.
Got to wait till we get to the end of the story.
Okay.
The staff barricaded themselves behind the door. The mayoral candidate managed to get out of harm's way, only receiving a bullet wound to the clothing. The assailant fled the scene, was later apprehended.
So he was shot. He was shot.
Well, there's nothing struck his body; it only struck his clothing. But yes, he was shot.
Bulletproof suit?
Unsuccessfully shot. So the assailant fled the scene, was later apprehended, and the official statement from the chief of police was, at this time, we are not releasing any information
Facts.
unless charges are going to be filed.
Why he take?
Yeah,
I agree.
I got a question. How in the hell would charges not be filed?
I mean,
That's my point. What do you mean? If charges are filed, then you'll release information.
He shot a gun in a public place with a whole bunch of people.
If it was one of us, they would say, we are currently looking for Alan Brown, black man, age 50, about 6'2", 347 pounds. Last known address.
Well, listen.
I burst out laughing when I read the story. If charges are filed, we'll then release.
I bust out laughing when I saw the video when it came across on the news.
Well, I think we got to hit the button for him.
God damn, that was racist. That was racist.
It is a known fact that whenever there's criminal activity in the city, if it's a white person committed the crime, the news is going to hold off on identifying the assailant, the person as white male, white female. They're going to hold off on that as long as they can.
Are they an assailant or Are they an assailant or a person of interest?
That too.
Either way, the son bitch is in custody.
As soon as
we have a person of interest, but we
that's right. They will say Deshaun Jackson is in custody. Whereas
ass did it.
When is someone of a white persuasion, then it's
he was
still waiting on more
high
information.
schools from the age of 14 to 17.
Right.
He has an assault charge against his last girlfriend. He's the father of 8 kids by 3 different women.
Nick Cannon.
We actually have an interview with baby mama number 2 right now.
But they would put all that information out.
Right.
There. I'm like, you sons of mothers.
They don't realize
Park Hill.
They don't realize when they hold back on identifying it as a white person, black people all around the country know.
Yeah, we already know.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
It's a white person.
I haven't heard of an update to that story. I haven't had an opportunity to watch the evening news. Again, that happened at 10 o'clock this morning.
And you're not gonna hear anything.
I was getting ready to say, right?
But I would not. Let's put it this way: I will be very surprised if it's anything other than a Caucasoid male between the age of 28 and 42.
Wow.
What kind of male did you just say?
Colonizer.
I'll be your Caucasoid. Come on and wind me up.
Negroid. Caucasoid. Negroid. Caucasoid.
His mama works at Walmart. Oh, no. That's a black guy.
Wow.
That could go either way, though.
Is the mama a store manager or a cashier?
Now she works in jewelry.
She works in jewelry? Okay.
Stop.
Which means she fancy.
Wow.
And his older sister is the featured dancer at Godfathers.
I feel like hilarious. I feel like we need a palate cleanser because we off to a rough start tonight.
That was a little.
We need a real palate cleanser. Come on now.
My baby, my Valentine. Say now you do make it with temperature dey rise. If you leave me a good time.
Mama Noise, it's Valentine's Day.
Listen.
It's amazing how that bottle balances on her head. Like.
Listen, first of all, I know my wife doesn't have the ability to balance anything on her head, and I know her knees can't take being in that deep end that long. But I just want her to learn to be able to bounce that ass to the
Jay,
beat.
I can send it to your wife as a tutorial if you like. I don't mind.
Left cheek,
She
right
don't need
cheek,
some
left
serious
cheek,
lessons.
right
She
cheek.
ain't gonna be able to catch on with that.
It's sometimes you just need the tutorial. You just need to be able to see the video. That way you can practice it. You can mimic it.
Put it on your phone.
Mama Noise, why did you leave the screen?
Yeah, there's a package being delivered.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
I don't understand what's happening right now.
She's sending Tyreek a text.
I will whoop Tyreek's natural ass. I'm telling
Send me
you.
your last video.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and book me for next Thursday.
You know, I do have I didn't get a chance to get to it on Saturday. But there was an interesting visual picture that popped up after, Facebook will start sending you shit when you mention shit. And they sent this to Mama Noise.
Oh.
What the nut? I don't remember getting that.
They sent that to your Facebook or as an invite.
No,
no,
they
didn't.
didn't.
As a note, I just sent that.
Oh, did you send that out?
It showed up as a link. What is it called? An event.
It's a paint sip.
I sent that to all y'all so y'all could see that. Like,
Paint sip.
because
that was advertising for the paint sip.
Yeah, exotic paint and sip is what it's called.
Well, listen, don't you ever send that shit to me again, because I'm not interested.
I knew you liked to travel, so I didn't know next time you're in Chicago, there's something to do.
It might be by a gravesite. It really might be by a gravesite.
I can't go to Chicago. They got too much going on.
Yeah.
Why would you want to go?
I sent that not for you guys to want to attend, just so that y'all could see the nonsense that's out there.
Why would you want to go to a paint sip with a bunch of women? I'm just saying, why would you want to go to a paint sip with a bunch of women and niggas walking around butt ass naked? Like,
did Danny pull up Saturday?
Nope.
No, remember we had all. We're sorry, Danny Bell. We apologize, buddy.
Well, it's a follow up to something we discussed on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The paint and suck. I'm sorry, the paint and suck.
Yep.
Don't you worry about that, little mama.
Exactly. I purposely did not send it to you, princess.
I think y'all gonna have to have a talk with the baby after the show.
Well, she's been talking to her. Mama Noise has been having some really good conversations with her.
She needs to know that was ass.
I think we all know what that was. Just saying.
She needs to know.
No, that was ass.
You know what? You know what's hilarious about that? He sounded like the mama on House Party 3, the grandmama. She said, "I know ass when I see it."
Really?
Damn it.
Okay. I tried the palate cleanse. That clearly didn't work. I don't know.
That ain't no palate
Very
cleanse.
good palate clean. Yeah.
Cleans me right up.
Yeah.
No,
I'm here to help the people.
I don't see
Trying
it.
to get ready for my refund tonight. You helping out, look.
What to do with this?
Let's talk about love. Can we talk about love? There is a picture that's floating around on the interweb.
Yeah.
Of Devin Booker. Y'all know who Devin Booker is? Basketball player Devin Booker?
Yeah.
Light skinned brother used to play for Kentucky.
Yes. You know he dated one of
I
these-
seen him the other day.
Don't do that, Mama Noise. Don't get Devin's ass whooped now.
No, they were showing his house on a architectural digest.
Yeah, he probably got him one of them. I love you, black man.
I like architectural digest.
No, well, kind of. He's dating one of the Kardashian girls.
Oh hell, we don't want to see this.
Oh well, he yeah.
Another damn Kardashian.
Well, dating is probably a loose term.
think he just
According to the picture, I think he married her.
He married.
Well, I mean, I'll let y'all be the judge of it. Let me pull a picture up. Where'd it go? I had it and then it's gone now. I may have to resave it. Now again, you have to look at the picture and judge for yourself.
Well, now which one is it?
Man, that's pretty disappointing, man. You had it up and ready to go, and then you lost it.
I did. I don't know what's going on with production today.
Which Kardashian?
Oh, here we go. There it is. Well, this is a Jenner Kardashian situation. This is Kendall.
Oh, okay.
If you look down at his left hand, it appears to be a wedding ring on that hand. Now, he does not have one, but he has one. They've been dating for a long time.
Let me see.
But that looks like a wedding ring.
It does look like
it might not be a wedding ring. It might not be a wedding ring.
What else would it be, Ron?
Did they win the championship at Kentucky when he was there?
No.
I thought they did.
They didn't win nothing.
They won the SEC.
Huh?
Who does he play with now?
Arizona.
Phoenix.
They won the ACC. They won the SEC.
Yeah, because that house was amazing.
The rumor is that they secretly got married.
It must be a healthy secret.
He looks happy.
She's keeping that secret good, boy, because she ain't got shit on her finger.
True.
She's pretty.
Which Kardashian did he marry?
Well, why are you shaking your
Allegedly, Kendall.
No, it wasn't Caitlyn.
Oh my God, Caitlyn.
It was
what's the other one that's married to Travis Scott or dating
that's
her baby daddy.
Kylie.
That's Kylie.
She just had a baby last week.
Well, listen, Ron, you think Kendall's ugly?
You think she's ugly? I don't think she's ugly.
No, Ron.
She don't look like none of the rest of them.
Yeah, she does. Her and Kylie look just alike.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna do it like
Kylie got a bigger ass. But
Kylie got some lip shots. They got bigger lips and all that stuff. She done got some extra added ingredients.
Well, Kylie has made more of an investment in herself than Kendall has.
That's what I said. Extra added ingredients.
Cause I'm gonna ask that question like the old folks you do. That baby's precious.
She's precious?
Dang, that's pretty bad.
She is not ugly, man. Come on.
She can't come to the church picnic?
She's an attractive young lady.
What's that Kardashian that was married to Odom?
Chloe.
All of them.
Odom. That was Chloe.
They used to say it about Chloe until she got all them injections.
Which one is that?
That's Kendall.
That's the same one.
That's not ugly.
She's not an ugly girl. I don't know what Ron talking about.
I told you she just don't have the ingredients.
That's Kendall before the lips.
She's missing the ingredients, Mama knows.
I'm saying when they add the extra ingredients.
That's after the ingredients?
That's Kendall before she got the lip injection.
Oh, before.
Okay. Her lips are bigger now.
And that's a glamour shot photo.
I just showed you the lip injections.
Listen, Chloe used to be the ugly Kardashian.
These are the new lips.
First of all, why we calling her the ugly?
Oh yeah.
I'm saying that's what was said about Chloe at first, and then Chloe went and had all them ingredients added. I'm telling you. Then all of a sudden you can't even recognize her.
She a little seasoning salt add to her, Mama.
Yeah, silicone, saline.
We're not gonna be able to get that deal.
Listen. Have y'all seen how fine? Oh shit! I can't think of a name. Hold on.
That might have been one of the oldest moments on our show just now.
Hold on. Shit here. What the camera?
I don't know. It's your camera. Who is that?
Oh hell, I lost it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. While you working on that story, did y'all hear the other story that broke yesterday? First of all, shout out to the Super Bowl halftime show. That shit was amazing.
Facts.
They did their absolute thing. That was amazing.
It was.
I enjoyed every set. Why are you making that face, Al?
Really good show. Really good show. But
Not amazing to you?
It could have been better.
Oh.
How?
You wanted to see Ice Cube with him?
No,
that would have been nice.
No, I would have loved to have seen more than one song from M.
Yeah.
So
we only got 12 minutes.
Right.
I mean,
again,
I would rather you brought out Method Man than 50. You could brought Method out with.
Well, 50 is connected to the family. So they brought 50 out because he's part of the family.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
But
now,
it could have been better.
Now, I don't think so. I thought it was pretty amazing. But now I wouldn't have 50 do reenact in the club 50 because he looked like he had been in the
carpet.
You can find me in the kitchen.
Look, everything just moved all down toward his neck. So yeah.
I was like,
that upside down thing didn't work out.
Yeah.
No, that was then. Back then.
Yeah. Soon as he pulled out from the ceiling, I was like, 50 has been in the country clock club.
Well, and somebody probably had to help him get down from that ceiling. Because it wasn't like it was back then.
He got down himself.
No, they moved the camera.
One leg at a time.
And they got all them dudes that was dancing out there to come help him get down from that ceiling.
I thought it was a really good show, y'all. I was hyped.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good show. I just better. You could have brought out better special guests than.
Well, Dr. Dre on TMZ, they interviewed him and he said he made some last minute changes. So I guess he felt inspired and all of a sudden added Mary Mary.
No, that had nothing to do with it.
Well, that
was pre-game.
That was You mixing up shows, Mama.
And plus, Lift Every Voice and Sing was the only song that didn't make it inside the stadium.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like, a song about we trying to overcome and we still trying to get in the building.
You can't even get inside the club. Yeah.
Right. I didn't like the visual of that. That was bad.
Well, did you like the visual of the only person who could get away with going down on one knee is Eminem?
Well, that was probably strategically planned because they were trying to say, white America, you need to kneel to the black man.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, okay.
I thought Mary J. Blige did good, although she's thicker than cold peanut butter now. I didn't realize I didn't realize that she had gotten so thick. Goodness gracious.
I remember the last concert Mary J. did, and about 5 minutes into the concert, she was panting for air like she was last night.
Oh, yeah.
She needed to work on her conditioning, bro.
Yeah, she passed all the way out last night.
No, she didn't.
That wasn't part of the routine.
That was part of the routine.
No, when she was tired.
Yeah.
But I understand 51 ain't 31. So I get it.
Right. I'm trying to give you a 31-year-old performance at 51. That's 2 decades of performance that y'all wasn't expecting. But in the midst of all this, a new story broke. Y'all know that, right? About her. She said, when she got divorced and she had to give all that money to her ex-husband, she had to pay alimony. She had to go on tour just to pay this nigga alimony.
What was this damn alimony?
So she had to pay him alimony and pay her rent at the same time.
Lies.
I'm telling you, that's what the story was. Mary J. claims, because Media Takeout has confirmed that he sued her in 2018 for breach of contract for allegedly not paying her rent, his rent, which was $60,000.
What did you say?
$60,000.
Where in the hell are you paying $60,000 of rent?
In Beverly Hills.
First of all, why is it rent? Ain't you supposed to be buying that shit in Beverly Hills?
Well, I'm just reading what they got now. I don't.
And I'm also reading that her estimated net worth in 2021 was $22 million.
But that's now. This was back in 2016.
I don't think it was that much less.
Well, net worth doesn't tell you a whole lot because
it don't. But it tells me that she ain't have to go on tour to pay this Negro's alimony. That's what it tells me.
She says she did.
Lies.
$60,000 damn rent.
They said, good. Wow, Dad, you really ride with the dude?
Hell to the no.
I mean, listen, she said she got sued by this ninja and he won, I guess. And so now she had to pay him.
Wow.
That's a possibility. This is not a hard story to track down. You can get a public records
It's public records.
What you call it, injunction and get all the information. So if she's lying, it's definitely gonna come out.
That's fine. Because I'm sure we pull her 20 return or 2017 return, 2015 return. She wasn't hurt.
And the guys are saying they love it. They said equal rights. Cuz surely you're not gonna stand for that.
You know what I think about it, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
You can't. Otherwise, you lose your title.
It's Valentine Day, and we're gonna celebrate love.
Oh, Cuz you're so sweet. But if Cuz wasn't celebrated, he'd tell y'all to kiss his ass. That's what he would say.
If any man is out there trying to find equal rights with women,
Because she had that baby, her body been through all them changes.
But she ain't had no baby. That's just ribs.
I think we're barking up the wrong tree.
She ain't had no baby. She got no kids. That's just ribs.
Oh, so there's no kids in this
Yeah,
one.
no, that's just chicken.
So there was no family for them to keep together.
No family keep together. Just cube steak. That's it.
Some cold jiffy in the cupboard. So,
Did y'all not like what Mary had on? Because some of the fellas are saying the booty short choice was wrong.
hey, no wrong with what Mary had on, man.
I like the boots, but I think the short outfit, or whatever you call it, outfit, showed her increased size. So I think she could have done better.
Maybe that's because she had on white.
Maybe
No, it looked like them panties that Jay was talking about the other day with some in the front, some in the back.
Maybe black would have been a better color. It wouldn't have shown as thick, as
I loved it.
I'm just trying to
She's
figure
a
out.
natural woman.
She looks nice. She looks nice.
I'll rock that.
I'm trying to figure out who looking at the outfit.
Mama Noah says she would rock that.
I
would
heard
rock
that.
that.
Jay, I heard that. Mama Noise. If you give me some time after the show, I'll run over.
Give me some of them high boots that go all the way up to my mid thighs.
Let me get on Amazon. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Let me get on Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
Her ring is your door tomorrow. Don't be surprised.
Listen.
Expect the package between 4 and 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Love is definitely in the air right now. Y'all saw the dude that proposed to his girlfriend after the game, right?
Oh, it was so nice.
I didn't know who he was.
The football player?
Yeah, I didn't know who he was.
And I don't think anybody else did either.
I was like,
is he a defensive back for the Rams?
He don't play.
I mean, I didn't say he. I just say
He don't play. Just like that one who ran out. That player that ran out into the end zone who wasn't even.
Listen, if you don't play,
you don't get to go out into the end zone when there's a touchdown.
Well, I was just thinking beyond that. Don't be proposing at the Super Bowl. Say that money.
Well, we don't know if he didn't play or not. I think he might have got some time in that game.
See, let me find his name. Y'all don't let me find his name.
I know the one that ran out there trying to celebrate for the Bengals that wasn't even on the roster.
But that was a bet.
He need to be fired. He should have got fired immediately this morning. He's a free agent.
And then he got a penalty. They like,
he was feeling the bet. He was feeling the bet.
Well,
he was at the barbershop this weekend and was like, I bet you I get on the Super Bowl. I bet you.
And he got that letter this morning.
He gonna be unemployed. He was unemployed by this morning because they
wouldn't give it to him this morning. They still in the celebratory bliss. You wait till
Can't
Tuesday.
hear you, Albie.
His name is Taylor Rapp.
Which one? The one that proposed?
Yep.
See, did he play? Let's see if he played.
He said, let's see.
He might have got some time, man. You don't
Well,
know.
I'm gonna go to the game. Just go to the box score and see.
Shoot, he part of the team. He worked hard to get there.
While you looking that up, I because of the halftime show, I was in the house with a bunch of Negroes, and everybody was a yelling and a screaming and a jumping and a bumping. You would have thought the Holy Ghost was going on up in there, but
They were yelling and a screaming. Okay.
And a bumping.
Having a great time with the halftime show, and everybody was doing their you know how we do. You know how we do. Mary J came out and all the women went to yelling and screaming.
That's right.
I even saw one titty pop out. I said, "Whoa,
hold on now.
put that back, put that back."
What kind of party was you at?
What party you at?
I don't know what he had going on.
So, because of the halftime show, I said, I said to Self said, huh? I said, maybe you should listen to this music. Because of the music that came on, I might have known one or two songs.
Okay.
And that was only part of one, and really the one with the fat boy in the club.
50?
Yeah, 50.
Wow.
I obviously know his song, but the rest of them, I didn't know the songs, even the Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. I mean, but listen, the beat was so smooth on that first song, man.
Oh yeah.
What's the title of that song?
The next episode.
Next, man, that beat, the beat on that song, I was like, damn. So I went on and plugged it up to the system here at the house so I could hear it. I want to hear that thing thump. I mean, that thing was nice, man. But I put on the explicit part. And it didn't take me long to realize why I hate rap music.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would say this. And you guys can correct me because you guys are into the music more than I am. So this is balance. I hate it, but can we say that these are the guys that started the gangster rap?
No.
Escorted it in?
No.
Before them.
Before the
no.
Who was before them that did it?
I mean, Ice-T, NWA.
The NWA was the same era, same time. Yeah.
Yeah, really, your biggest part of gangster rap would have been off the West Coast. It would have been the NWAs, the Just Ice, MCA, all those.
Yeah, there's about a 5-year gap between the two, but more or less, yeah.
Okay, but these guys kind of started it, no?
More or less,
kind of, sort of.
They helped build it into what it is today, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, but gangster rap is totally different than probably where you about to go to.
And what they were doing. Right. Okay. I agree with that, Ron. I agree with that. But the beef between them and the East Coast was along those lines, right? No.
No. First of all,
what about the other guy that's in prison? What's his name?
Suge.
Wasn't he a part of something along the lines of?
Yeah, he was just a criminal. But I mean, sorry.
No,
he wasn't a part of this thing too.
Yeah, he was part of Death Row. Yeah, Death Row.
Yeah.
But he came out the NWA and all them. Then Suge came with.
It was his record label that launched Dre as a solo artist and Snoop. So yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of a start of it, kind of, sort of. Maybe not exactly the way I see it, but
right. Okay. What's your point?
I think you understand the point.
I don't understand the point.
The beat that I was listening to, even my wife was bouncing her head. I'm like, yeah, this is all right. So I came back home and I wanted to hear it. And you can put trash lyrics to any good beat and people will support it.
Well, yeah.
Half the
that's not a hip hop thing. That's a thing.
Well,
that's all the music.
I'm just saying.
I mean, wop bop a loop bop or wop bam boom is not an actual word. But people listened to that shit and was like, "Hey, this is amazing."
That is true.
There are so many songs from back in the day, even before my time, that when I heard them, I was like, man, I thought that it started with us. No, it didn't start in our era. It was going on long before us. All them Clarence Carter, and all that stuff before that.
I be stroking. That's what I be doing.
All that stuff was going on before.
Stop. Time out. Darling, stroking is a part of Adam and Eve was stroking.
What?
Yeah, but you can't justify stroking and crucify the Crip Walk.
And then Chuck Berry was singing "My Dang-a-Lang" or something like that. Some song he had out.
Noise, Mama Noise.
What?
How you gonna put down
Where
the
am I gonna what? They have these songs out.
You wouldn't be here without the Dang-a-Lang.
Well, but I'm saying if you're gonna talk about that, then talk about it all.
She makes a great point.
But the power to the head didn't get you here.
So it's okay. So you're saying if they put,
I don't know the words, but you know what I'm talking
so
about.
if he'd changed the title of the next episode to "Pound the Pussy," you'd have been fine. Is what you're saying?
Yep.
Hey, that's a nice song, man.
I'm just
once I got into the words, I didn't dig it as much.
I mean, the next episode kind of explained it was the.
I was gonna say the next episode is light compared to some of the stuff that's out there. That's
it is light.
That's G-rated by comparison.
I agree.
So
I didn't even have any idea the stuff from back in the day until I got older and started reading the lyrics. Those lyrics weren't always available to be read. You know, they didn't put them on everybody's album for you to read what they're really saying. But now that you have the internet, I can see all of the stuff. I was like, what? That's what they was talking about? That's what?
Well, that ain't the reason why you didn't know the lyrics, though, Mama. You was too busy caught up on the beat to listen.
I love the beat.
Like most people are.
But honestly,
by the way, real quick before I forget, because I'm getting old too. I apologize to Taylor Rapp. Apparently, he played a hell of a game. He had like 7 tackles, 4 solo tackles, and 3 assists. So the nigga was out there.
Hey man, you never know.
I didn't hear his name called, but that don't mean nothing. So shout out to Taylor Rapp. Unmute out.
It was probably on special teams, but nonetheless.
Well, still, I mean, he played. I can't take nothing from him.
They
want to know did that titty change your mind on the music just when the titty popped out? Like, were you like, well, did that help the beat of the song?
Well, what song was it when the titty popped out? That's the question.
Was it the Mary J. Blige song? Let's get it on our business. Then you got the pop.
That's probably what happened.
You know, any party I'm at, there are no young titties in the house. So
wow.
Are you commentating?
Are you saying a bunch of raisins popped out at your house?
Did you not enjoy the titty that popped out?
Ooh, Mama knows.
Talking about ain't no young ones at that.
Wait just a minute. Breaking news. A breast popped out and you were not pleased, sir?
Long ass titty.
Wow. Today.
Wow, this escalated.
He said long ass titty. I'm trying to figure out how it plopped out.
Man, I'm thinking the same thing, Al. She had to roll that bad boy out.
Yeah, she had to pull that out intentionally.
Wow, pull it
out. Normally that's tucked in. Normally that's tucked in. You don't have to worry about it.
Right. Long titties don't come secure.
Yeah, they don't pop out too often, bro.
But we digress.
Or was it because he had the wrong bra on and they caused the titty to pop out?
We've talked about that.
That's true.
There's a bra to titty ratio that she did not think about.
That's true. Wow, it's on the ticker tape. Unbelievable.
We like to give breaking news. Some people forget or they come in late.
That is breaking news, though.
Oh my gosh.
Danny Bell wants the link.
The link to the titty?
Titty plot, yeah.
Oh.
Inspect. What the? Okay.
Tittygate 2022. Under investigation. Tittygate.
He wants to know for sure, was it a long titty or was it a normal size titty?
Oh.
I think that's a fair ask, personally.
Jay,
you can confirm it right now.
No, not really, because I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Was she wearing? What kind of outfit was this? That the titty was even popping out?
Listen, I got long titties here at the house. I don't need to go somewhere else and see long titties.
Damn.
Oh my God!
What the hell?
Definitely level 2.
That was definitely level 2. Woo! That escalated quickly.
But cuz that just means it's seasoned. It's mature. It's
seasoned. Like Lowry sauce season? Like what we talking about? Slap your mama? Like what we talking about?
Seasoned veteran. Been around for a while.
Like Obey?
You don't know how to use them.
Well, I don't mind. Listen, full disclosure, my wife is discussing me. Albie, don't shake your head when I'm talking.
I mean, listen.
Listen, my wife has discussed openly plenty of times how she would like to get work done on her breasts. As women get older, sometimes they want to put a little string here and pull them up, or maybe go down a size or two so the shirts will fit better, whatever the reason is. But women think about this. They might not say it out loud, but they think about it. But my wife discusses it out loud, and so I've often told her, listen, but don't ever get work done. Don't ever do that.
That's right.
Keep them just the way they are.
No, you don't want her to keep them just the way they are. You up there talking about
I was thinking that out.
You up there talking about you got long ones at home and you don't want to see that pop out. So why wouldn't she say, she's saying, man, I guess I better go get mine fixed.
I am very clear. Do not get work done on them. Please keep them just the way they are. I love them just the way they are.
No, it ain't what you said a few minutes ago. You talking about old, long raisin.
The reason is if you get work done in the middle of the night, I'll be confused when I'm trying to find them. I'm used to going under the armpit. Don't move them now,
asshole.
I'm just saying. I'm used to them now.
You know where they at. You know how to find them at night.
Cuz listen to me. You need to go and apologize to them titties tonight. You need to walk in the room and be like, I love you just the way you are.
Hug and kiss them. Hold on to them.
Nothing worse than thinking you on a titty in the middle of the night, come to find out it ain't the titty because it ain't where it is.
Well, I got questions because if it ain't the titty, what else is it on?
I
got questions.
I'll be honest with you, Rod. I wanted to ask, but then the discovery of it all had me nervous. I didn't know where to go.
No,
Lewis, what up, cuz? Clearly, our definition of a Valentine's edition is different than most.
I mean, clearly.
But what's Valentine's without ass and titties? That's the whole point of Valentine's.
I know.
Yeah, I think you're right, Sean. I think we got to check Cousin's glass because he done double back or something. My goodness, this escalated so.
I mean, because he talk about don't be changing nothing, but then he talk about, well, one popped that way. Ain't the only ones over here. It's long ones like cucumbers over here.
Ooh, man.
Talkin NOIZ, how you get from first you call them raisins, dried up raisins, now the cucumbers.
Well, I mean, that's what he like. In other words, they just they ain't nothing nice over here. Everything ain't tight.
Mama Lord, let me be very clear. I love my wife's titties, and that's a fact.
Well, it didn't sound like it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Talking about going up under the armpit and all that.
Well, that's what they had. When you lay down, you know how you do. When you lay down, they go
Nope.
I knew exactly where he was going.
I need to talk to Opal. Maybe you need a manscape.
Oh Lord.
Manscaped? Why does he need the manscape?
Well, I'm just saying, you up there talking about floppy stuff with it gone, and you can get some tight. You can get tightened up too.
Oh no.
Testicular tightenings.
Yeah. See, basically your balls are hanging low.
Your balls hang low till they wobble to the floor. Can you tell? I'm sorry, I just drifted off. I apologize.
You do not apologize. You knew exactly what you're doing.
No. I drifted
What
off.
brings you in today? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that testicle tuck. You know.
Oh Lord.
Testicle tuck.
Yeah. Tighten them up. You know what I'm saying, Doc.
Make them look young again.
See that? That's
some people don't have that problem, and they're proud of it.
What?
Too far.
Lala Anthony says she don't have that problem.
What? She don't need a testicle tuck?
Red Sea. No, she does not need a testicle tuck. That is very true. Breast that touch the bed when she is laying. Oh God. Spread like the Red Sea.
Like the Red Sea.
Lord. No, she said she doesn't care that Carmelo is not her Valentine. She can go spend that Valentine with the 3 baby mamas he's got since they were married or when they were married.
Oh.
Her son is her Valentine.
I think that's about 7 p.m.
No, her son is always Valentine. She said, but
7
she is open for business. She did say she's open for business. So if anybody would like to come through,
who is that?
That's Lala Anthony.
She didn't change since.
She said if y'all want to shoot your shot, get in them DMs and come through.
That ain't the same Lala I used to be on.
Because after Carmelo left, she said she wanted to take care of herself. So she had
what did show?
Danny put in there?
Power.
No, before Power, the MTV show she was on.
Oh, I don't know, what was that?
Some reality show.
Oh my God! John said you be at the doctor talking about they don't fit in the tidy whities like they used to. Is that true? Is that a true testimony? That what I need you to do, Doc, is put them back in the tidy whities.
Well, Danny, you just need to send them another 90-day supply.
Lala Anthony had what's called the mommy makeover.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
They go ahead and tuck from having had the baby, and then lift from gravity, and so everything's back together again. So no waist trainers because it's all been done surgically.
Mr. Noah, go back to that last picture you showed of Miss Lala.
The last one you said?
That ain't mama. Now, you can call a whole lot of things, but that ain't mama.
What do you mean that ain't mama? What do you mean?
The mommy makeover.
Mama, look like that.
She ain't supposed to look like.
Huh?
That gal Drake was chasing after.
How many kids she got?
She got what? 2 kids?
Who? Lala?
Is it 2 or 1?
No, just the one.
Just the boy.
She is open for business.
Oh, okay. Well,
she was open for business when she has practically had sex on Power. She was open for business that night.
Oh wow. That is
she's gonna have to stop hating on these ladies as they do what they got to do to get this change.
Wait a minute. Am I hating because she threw her leg up there and did the most? Is that my fault?
I would say it's your fault, but
yeah, it ain't your fault.
I sense a shade. I do.
Thank you, Danny Bell. Liposuction, tum tucks, and breast implants. Presto, mommy now looks like Mademoiselle.
But it's like a wardrobe for work, Mama Noise. I mean, she had to get a wardrobe together so she could get to get these roles. Yeah, I mean, you can't get those roles without doing some of those things.
I'm just saying. And then when she was in that one role, and then her breast popped out, then everybody was like, "Oh snap!" And then they was like, "Man, I missed that episode." And then everybody was saying, "Send me the link to that episode."
But Mama Noise, if that was, as Jay called it, a hanging low titty that popped out, would people be happy? So she did the right.
Do men really care that much that they hang low, or is it just we're just grateful to see them at all?
Just grateful to see him and all.
I just love titties.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure men really, we're not like, oh my God, I don't want to see the drip.
That's the Lala I remember.
That's early days.
Oh God,
Right.
no, she ain't that
That's
no.
the early 2000 Lala. I don't remember this Lala.
That's
This
pre-
is this is
that's
Carmelo
pre-Carmelo
money and her own money.
Yeah, MTV money ain't the same as NBA money.
In fact, I don't want it all. The titties all up by your neck, all up by your chin. That's too much, too high. Bring them down. Bring them down. It's too high.
Bring
I
them
sent you a
down.
video today, Lloyd, of a gal getting a massage, and he just the beating and whacking, and her little boobs ain't moving one bit. They stiff as a board.
See, I don't want that. I don't want unnatural.
That's rubber cement.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want them to jiggle like Jello, like how they just be.
If they ain't going nowhere, that's rubber cement,
I
baby.
mean, hers literally are not moving at all, and he's got his fist going up and down her rib cage, and her boobs is like.
They're like, we good.
When we're talking about fondling the breast, we don't talk about beating and whacking. What the hell you doing to the titty?
No.
Beating and whacking on
Her
the titty.
body, he was giving a massage.
Oh, damn.
You gotta stay with us, bro.
I understand it's past his bedtime.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I got to show y'all this picture that the internet is undefeated.
Version.
Hold on, what'd you say, Mama Noise?
The internet is undefeated. They said
he wasn't that big.
This is 50 Cent when he's talking about up in the club on last night.
He wasn't that big. He wasn't that big.
I'm not sending the link, Anthony Bruce.
He was that big.
And the same people that posted that picture will be up in the club with him because he got that money. So they be
These
right
are facts as
that
well.
nigga got money now. Lord Jesus. The boy got his own money.
He's got some money.
Trying to buy the whole cable channel.
He said Danny said silicone feels natural. Like a real
Yeah, but they don't look natural doggy style.
How do you know that?
Yeah, you gotta help me on this one, player.
Yeah. How do you know that? Hey, Pumpkin.
You can see the implant. You can see it.
Never mind.
It does not look natural.
I don't want to know how you know.
I just sent it to you, Jay.
They don't hang properly.
Oh, okay.
There's a natural hang to others, and if you got silicone in them, they won't hang properly.
Well, you was just complaining about them looking like udders, and now you want to talk about.
So you talking about the ones who don't know how to arch their back to get themselves lower? Because that's the way you're gonna see they hang if her back ain't arched. So what do we? I'm just trying to figure out because he said he doggy style and he's seeing them. So I'm
this ain't the video.
Oh my gosh!
How do we get this? It's listed as something different on the interweb. Hold on, that was confusing.
You bringing up the wrong stuff, Lloyd. What are you doing?
I am bringing up the wrong stuff, but I don't know what happened.
LB, this is soft porn that you sent me.
Nope.
Oh damn.
You can catalog that wherever and however you want to catalog it.
I'm very concerned.
It's not soft porn. What he's trying to do is his job, Alan Brown.
No, Jay called it soft porn.
Well, Jay hadn't seen a lot of titties in a while. He's only seen the one set and the one from last night. He is working that booty cheek.
Let's see, Mr. Miyagi.
Now they are moving. They are not moving.
Not moving at all.
Like he's pretty aggressive, and it's nothing is happening there.
Whoa, fella, what you doing down there?
Mama Noise.
Yep.
This what Tyreek did to you?
What?
You see
Is this what Tyreek did to you?
What?
Is this what Tyreek did to you?
Which part?
All of it.
You see the way he just had her leg.
No, I don't think he did my stomach like that.
Okay, because I was going to drive out tonight.
I don't know how you could be a full body massager.
He did do my legs like that.
Did he? Like this right here?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
He got all up in there like that.
I'm gonna be late to the show tomorrow.
Like that right there. He got all up in there.
No, he didn't go that far.
That's okay though. That's all right. Just don't touch my hair.
That shit ain't all right.
No, just don't touch my hair.
Well, hey, I sent you one the other day too, Lloyd. That's pretty bad.
What a surprise, Kyrie.
Not bad for. I'm talking about someone to get somebody's ass kicked. Whooped by somebody's husband, boyfriend, significant other.
Oh no. Who's sending me these videos? Okay,
Why are we so pro
ass whooping?
Well, no, we definitely pro ass whooping here. But I'm saying, why are we so pro
Hey, Charlotte said that's a massage.
Don't keep listening, Charlotte.
What, Danny? I know you sent me a picture of something. I'll open it after the show.
I don't know how a male could do all that massaging and all that, and not try to hit it. I mean,
it's my job.
It's his job.
Sir.
That's right.
That's a job, man.
Mm-hmm. And do it well.
Yeah.
With essential oils. Yee.
I don't want that. That's not the same thing.
Nope.
Is Lala's fake?
Huh?
Just realize Lala's might be fake.
I don't know.
I don't think nobody really cares, Lloyd.
How old is she?
That's a good question.
She's in her 30s, ain't she?
And it may not be fake.
Let's see.
They put it proportional to her rump.
Rump? Oh my gosh.
What are you?
It goes back to the 70s.
She's 39.
Mama knows where you think I was born. I was born in the 60s. I gotta represent the 70s.
Yeah, but rump?
She's 39.
Okay, her bottom. The hell you want me to say?
Her bottom? What is wrong with you? How old are you, nigga?
Just say ass like
Well, he just said
ass.
Just say ass like everybody.
The other day you would say ass.
It seemed like a lyric from Cameo or something.
What's the 2020 word for it then? Jesus.
Ass. It ain't changed.
That is not. Don't nobody go around saying that.
People say ass all the time. Big Sean literally wrote a song called Ass, 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 Ass.
Oh,
ass.
you know what?
That is
Thanks.
true.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
you got Chad in the chat talking about, don't be talking about Lala. You know what? Oh. Man, sir.
Okay.
I mean, hey.
She's 39. So
It's kind of big to be up that high, so that she probably got a string on them.
What?
They kind of big to be up that high, so she may have a string on them. Because if you go to that other outfit, Mr. Noah's, the middle one,
The favorite one of yours.
No, the other one.
well, I said that one.
Okay, so listen, those are sitting up pretty without a bra on. So yeah, she might have a string attached.
That is a reduction.
She's got a reduction.
You can have them pulled back and set them there.
She got a whole lot though.
You can have them pulled back, especially ladies that are top heavy and got too much. You can just have them reduce it with the reduction.
Oh, you pull them up.
They pull them back, and then that's where they at. So yes, you can.
You said pull them back. You mean pull them up?
It's a reduction.
Love, lift us up where we belong.
A lift and reduction. Anything that's too much, remove that, just so they can be the perfect size.
I'm going to sing to these ladies right now. I feel this is necessary.
Uh-oh.
Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care, I don't want clever conversation. Wait a minute. I never want to work that hard. Now, wait a minute, Billy Joel. What the hell are you saying? I never
You never listened to the words, did you?
He said, I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just, okay. He said, I want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. Okay. All right. I was concerned. He's like, don't talk. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute.
Get up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Charlotte's so young. What is he singing? I don't know what he's singing.
So funny.
And you surprised how?
Who's that guy?
You on mute, cuz.
You stay out the church sometimes, you know what he's singing.
You say stay out of the church?
Yeah, always up in the church house. That's why she don't know what he's saying.
What?
Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow.
Pumpkin seeds in church.
I bet you if he broke out with sweet, sweet spirit in this place, you wouldn't know that one.
Oh my.
Dang.
Wow. Wow. Well, listen, this is we've reached the conundrum now, and we are here.
Not the Valentine Day.
Shout out to Romeo, who just about to have his first child.
A little girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's cool.
Romeo.
He got me in his 30s.
You know, him and Juliet, you know.
I'm thinking
wrong guy.
No.
Wrong guy.
Him and Bow Wow about the same age, right?
Late 30s, 40?
Probably 31, 32.
Late 30s.
I wouldn't even say late 30s.
I wouldn't say he's late 30s. I would say he's probably early.
But
30s.
I'm probably wrong.
He's got to be early to mid. He's no way. He's
Yeah,
late.
I wouldn't say he's late 30s at all. His girlfriend, Drew Sangster. She's a sangster.
What does that mean?
That's her last name, Sangster.
Oh, I thought that was something I need to
She
know.
be singing. She's
Well,
singing.
he did pretty good to wait so long to have a kid, man.
That's true. Because he's had a lot of ass. But he loves Jesus. He loves the Lord.
That's Master P's people, ain't it?
Yep.
That's his son.
His son.
His oldest son, as a matter of fact.
Boy, I nailed it. He's 32.
Either that or he's been to a lot of abortion clinics. Either one. But
I'm not going to put that on him.
Him 32.
Oh, I'm sorry. The baby's here. She's here.
wow, 32 years old.
Yeah, she just born.
I thought he was going to have her. But
No, she's a newborn.
You know, he's been getting poo-poo thrown his way his entire life.
Yeah, ever since he was a wee tiny lad.
Yep.
So for him to not have a kid until 32, that's pretty good. That's
pretty
respectable.
good.
That's because hopefully his father put him up on game and said, "Now look."
And I'm not knocking anybody's. I'm definitely not knocking anybody's religion, but I believe they are practicing Catholics, and I say that because Catholics usually have large families.
Are they Catholic? I thought he
Albie, you're right, Albie. All the Catholics I know love to screw.
I can't.
Oh.
That's not the direction.
I didn't feel like that's what you said.
I don't think that's you was going out. I ain't think.
You didn't feel like that was the same
They
thing.
all have huge families. I mean, they don't.
Can we give a shout out to black people real quick? Shout out to the first black woman to win at speed skating.
Aaron, come on.
Erin, no, it ain't Aaron. That's the Wahite. Aaron, she definitely ain't no Aaron. She's Erin Jackson.
Erin.
Erin, girl, that's Erin.
She got her roll on.
Store.
She got her roll on.
Yeah, she did her thing, man.
If
First
I'm not
black woman
mistaken,
ever.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother.
No, we probably gonna say the same thing.
I was just saying she's the first black woman to ever do it, man. 37.4 on the final lap. She did her thing.
No, she's the first black woman to ever win an individual individual gold medal.
In winners or in speed skating or in general?
Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics.
I thought that. Individual.
All the others were team.
Or teams. That's right. Yeah.
I'm
wow.
always amazed at the size of the legs of those speed skaters. Male or female, it doesn't matter.
Like should kick your butt, don't it?
You got to have some strong muscles. Man. You got to build to get that speed on that ice. It's amazing.
Dig and drive.
And Mama Noah said, "Looks like she was kicking my butt."
All of them. If you ever seen a speed skater, their thighs are huge. Thighs and calves.
They're all huge legs. Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron getting it done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was some controversy a couple of years ago over the disadvantage that her coach thought she had because the speed skating suits were not designed aerodynamically to fit over her natural locks.
Oh, wow.
So she overcame that and still got it done. So kudos.
Can't
Well,
believe
I'm
they
proud
made
of
her like it.
I am proud of the sister. Do your thing, sister girl. She do got some big legs. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mr. Noah, you started off this promotionals today talking about the fact that those of us here don't have a Valentine, right?
Some people don't.
So I'm just noticing the chat, the different folks that's in the chat, and they obviously have no love life.
What the?
That's not
so wrong.
That's true. I don't think that's true.
Some of them might.
Maybe Charlotte, but the rest of them probably have.
I think a lot of people were just smart enough to celebrate earlier in the weekend.
Right.
Thank you, Al.
I got a question for y'all. Since this is Valentine's edition, what's the worst breakup situation you've ever had? Like, who's the one that really kind of broke your heart? Had you out there like Will Smith crying, like, what did I do? What did I do?
I don't know if that's possible to be out there like Will Smith, dude. That's
my first boyfriend, my first real boyfriend that I just thought used to sit around and write myself with his write my name with his last name and stuff. I just knew that was gonna be that guy for me, and he turned. I mean, we spent every day together, getting out of school, catching the bus, catching 2 Tarks out to Papa Level out there where he lived out in Newburgh and stuff, just doing everything I could to spend all my time with him. And that Negro just cut me off as if I never existed for a more experienced woman.
We say
in the same building. She was watching me come over there every day. She was watching me.
What you mean by she's like, what do you mean by experience? You gotta unpack that.
You try to say she was old?
I was about to ask that question too.
She was. I wasn't, but he wanted somebody who could do all the most, and I was like, okay, I don't have that experience. So he's like, cool, let me go where it at. And
did they stay together?
They still together now.
Are you serious?
Real talk. He married her and then got a bunch of babies by her.
Mama knows it was love.
What the?
You can't be mad at him for falling in love.
What happened to what I had? That wasn't important. You just felt like because you couldn't get the guts, you felt like
it wasn't your time, Mama Noise. That's not what they had planned for you.
That's right.
But that's okay. I saw him here not too long ago. He ain't aging well. He all right.
That's not what had a different plan for you.
Yeah, that's not what was planned.
Because if he doesn't fail, I don't get you.
You can see.
So did you win or did he win?
I won.
There you go.
Okay,
You get with the old broad you felt like you needed back then, so you that's who you with now. So enjoy.
He got what was planned for him. He got everything that was planned for him.
Yeah, you got what you planned.
Mama Noise, you seem bitter.
I'm just saying. That was cold. I was devastated.
Clearly, and still in more.
It was horrible.
God did not want you with him, Mama Noise.
I'm saying that's a horrible thing to break some. And you know what Hananiah's prayer was last night? I prayed for Valentine's Day that nobody's heart is broken. I was like, wow, she's 12 and wanted that to be her prayer request.
Wow.
And I'm saying that's a serious, weighty prayer. Because, man, that heartbreak will take you down a slippery slope. It makes guys mean and feel like, I broke up with her the day before Valentine's Day, so I ain't have to get her nothing. I broke up with her before Christmas, so I ain't have to get her nothing. Why y'all be doing stuff like that?
You giving all the cheat codes out.
This is Valentine's Day edition.
It's possible, Mama Noise, that we're just cheap bastards. I mean, this could be it.
Well,
dang, Aaron do got some big old legs, don't she?
Hilarious.
She'll never kick that ass.
Wow.
Look at the legs on her, boy.
Look at the muscle bulging out of her leg.
That looks like Serena Williams. That's my girl.
Serena?
Yeah.
Why you love Serena so much?
Because my thighs are like that too.
Yes, they are. Lord Jesus, they're wonderful. I mean,
and I appreciate her always wearing clothes and stuff that even though she's got the large thighs or whatever, she represents well. Like, let me put on this cat suit. Pow! Let me put on this mini skirt. Pow!
That's why I love Danny Bell. That's why I love Danny Bell.
You know what? No
I
surprise.
know it's a personal question. Gentlemen, you can help us out, but
we know where this is going.
I don't know, but I'm very afraid.
The laugh tells the whole story.
No, it was just my co-pastor's response.
That's the picture right there. That's the picture right there.
I think we should have a moment of silence after that picture there.
What the?
Oh, man.
Let's just don't say nothing else. Just be quiet.
Today.
Nothing else to be said with that one right there.
Oh my goodness. What was your question, Coach?
Mama knows. Is the breakup harder after you give the ass up or before you give the ass up?
Ooh. That is a good question, actually.
After. Because me and my girls I went to college with, we would all sit around and be like, okay, giving it up is the trump card.
But what if it wasn't no good though? Does that matter?
I mean,
but
the fact that you haven't means, well then I can walk away from this situation and ain't no love lost.
Right.
But once I give you the prized possession, it's like in a game of spades. Once I give up that big joker or the little joker, if that's all I had in a game of spades, it's a wrap. Then he can talk all this smack and everything, and then you like, dang, I gave up the spade card. I ain't got nothing else to cut with.
You just play another hand, another game.
Yeah, but not in that type of situation. Jay explained.
Why do you ask that question, cuz?
I've had this very conversation with my daughter lots of times.
Really?
So, baby, just sit back and watch the number of heartbreaks that are going to take place in the high school. Just watch it. It's going to be a lot of it. And the majority of it is because she's given up the ass. She's given up her prized possession, and she gave it up to a boy that wasn't ready to be a man.
See?
Now he goes on to somebody else, and she's sitting here looking like, but I gave you my prized possession. So that's why I asked the question. Mr.
Knowles. Is that his fault or her fault?
Ooh. Damn.
Just what are you trying to say?
Or could it be mutual?
I'm saying if I'm holding cards and you holding cards and we playing spades and we both playing to win, if you throw down your card and still lose the hand,
you drop the little joke, he dropped the big joker.
Because if
I
you
thought we was in this together.
Well, you probably should check that before the card game started.
Not at that age. Listen. As kids, we play pity pat, but adults we playing spades. If I give it away at a young age, the girl to a boy, then it's her fault. But the reality is, she didn't really know no better.
Right.
She didn't fully understand the game. That's
right. She thought all she had to do was follow suit. She didn't realize it was a strategy.
Exactly. But as an adult, then we are both responsible.
So don't dads lose their virginity too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't nearly what it is for a girl.
No.
Yeah, we don't mind losing their hand.
I don't know about that.
But it's still just as emotional for that guy.
Yeah.
Depending on who the guy is.
Some break them hard. Some, because listen, okay, so I tell I've only been broken once, and that's all that will ever happen. Will be one.
Oh.
But it was a destroyer, man. It was a motherfucker. Ooh.
Yeah, you still hear it wasn't that bad.
No, it was rough. It was rough.
You still here?
I'm saying.
Oh man.
But that one really did hurt me. Yeah, real.
Let's compare. Let's see if yours is as bad as mine. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sure mine's is worse.
Okay, let's see.
We were engaged to get married, and she begged me to take her overseas with me when I left for the ARNY. I was going to Germany. She begged me to marry her and take her overseas. But something in the back of my mind kept listening to my old ass parents tell me, listen, you don't marry like that.
She trying to get citizenship.
If she's for you, she was an American. She's from Mississippi. If she's
same thing though. It's barely a state.
If she's for you, she'll be here when she get back. When you get back, don't marry her to take her over the seas to keep her. So I didn't marry her, but I was sending her all my money.
Oh, she did my money.
So
she's a trifling.
You were simping.
My mother told me, she said, "Son, you don't do that." But I knew this was the one, though. This girl here was the one.
Yeah, sending all your money. She must have thought you.
And then I called one day because we were like pen pals. I was overseas. We talked when we could, but that's back when you had to feed the machine to talk. One of those cell phones. So I had to keep putting them German marks in the machine, and it was very expensive. But anyway, one day I called, and the phone rang. Then all of a sudden, hello?
Eggy dog.
I said, who is this? He said, who is this?
What? I mean, oh no.
I said, this is Jay. He said, oh. He said, let me give you a number to call. She's at work.
Dang.
Wow.
He's at the crib answering the phone?
That means he had the shit on lockdown because he was secure enough to give me the number to call her.
Oh, yeah, he knew. He was like, I got nothing to worry about.
She told me you was going to call one day.
And
he knew about it, right? He knew about it.
And he was disappointed because you just cut off his income supply. He was saving that money for other shit.
That little extra,
That's pretty good, Jay. I got to say, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was actually good. That was good.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's pretty good.
Damn, Pastor, damn.
Mine was a chick that had a baby in high school, and our first time she told me I had a little dick.
The baby had a little dick?
No, she said, I did. She said, I did. She said, you don't know what you're doing. And it was only my second time of doing anything. But I didn't believe I had a little dick. I didn't believe it. It turned out later, I was right.
Can I go back to the question earlier? What if she's too wide?
So let me just say this.
I can't.
Now, I will say this. She ruined it for a lot of girls. Because prior to her, I think I was a much nicer person in the beginning. I wasn't quite as savage as I became for like a 3-year stretch. But once she hit me with that, I was like, oh, is that what we doing? Okay. And I made the next set of girls for a little while pay the price. I'm sorry for it, but she got me.
You damn villain.
I was a villain. I ain't gonna lie. She turned me. This is my villain origin story. You know, like in Marvel. No, that ain't the same one. Actually, Danny Bell, go back and listen to I Still Do. I told the Mary story. Y'all missed that. That was a good story. That wasn't my savage breakup moment. That was her savage breakup moment. Did y'all hear the Mary story?
Mm-mm-mm.
That was bad too. I fell in love with her voice.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
In the 9th grade, I fell in love with her voice. And I was like, oh, this voice, she's amazing. And you know, you don't have no cell phone, so you can't FaceTime and shit. So I was like, we got to meet up. And then I saw her, and I was like, oh, God. What have I done?
You meet up downtown in a public place.
Well, we met at our house. And she had the one-legged dog that came out first, or 3-legged dog that came out first. And then I did. You got the notification, Anthony Bruce. And so Anthony Bruce was actually the one driving the car. And so we drove up to her house, and she came out, and I saw her for the first time. And I said, "Is your name Mary?" And she said, "Oh." And I was like,
"Gotta go."
And he drove off. It was bad. It was bad. I admit, though, it was bad. So maybe the girl that told me her business was payback for the Mary thing. Maybe that was the Lord's way of saying, I'm going to fix you. You're going to get this relationship thing right, sir. Yeah, Anthony Bruce was trying to get me to stay a little while. I didn't want to do that.
Well, he heard that voice. He wanted to laugh.
Yeah, Anthony wasn't on my side, really. Even though he wasn't the one who took me down there. But once he saw her, he was like, the savage in him kind of came out as well. So I don't know. Yours is pretty good, cuz I ain't going to lie to you. Yours is really good. You give all your money. If you had to guess how much money you've poured into this woman, what would you say? Just a rough estimate.
Oh, that shit don't matter. I was a broke private back in those days. I don't even know.
I wasn't several thousands.
I don't even know how much I made back then. It was so little. Yeah.
So it wasn't several thousands. Like it wasn't in the.
This was 30 years ago. It was very little money.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Were you born without the money, or were you?
The point was she broke my heart.
Did you cry?
And then I jumped on a plane. Back in those days, it was Pan Am. Y'all remember Pan Am?
I do remember Pan Am.
I jumped on Pan Am and came on back to the United States to get my woman.
Oh, you came to try to get her?
Hell yeah. So we met up, hung out for a week, decided we're going to make this thing work. And drove to back to where she was. She was out of town. Drove back to where she was to get her stuff, and we were going to get married. So I'm sitting in the hotel waiting for her to come back because she gone to get her stuff so we can head on back and get married. She showed back up with him.
Oh. And he politely told you,
You're doing it now.
You remember that conversation we had a couple of days ago about those violent moments that you might have to have?
did y'all fight?
Oh, hell no.
Because you was in the ARMY. I think you could have took him.
He wasn't coming. But yeah. Yep, had to move on. And you are correct. Once your heart is broken like that, and I believe this goes for women too, but once your heart is broken, you do become savage.
A little bit.
You become an asshole.
A little bit.
I know I did.
I did. I
no longer give a damn.
Yeah, I was gonna make everybody feel what I felt.
Damn right.
And then I stopped. I just stopped. I was like, this ain't helping me. Mama Noah, you muted.
I realized that I can't hurt that person back the way they hurt me.
Right.
It was a lost cause. Me trying to hurt him by trying to say, oh, okay, now I'm checking for his cousin or something like that. When really I ain't interested in his cousin. I just want him to feel what it feels like to have somebody that's close to you or somebody that you like, wow. I wanted him to have that wow moment, and it wasn't the same.
Now, Mama knows that's pretty jacked up now. That's pretty jacked up.
It did. It didn't jack up enough. It didn't take away all the heartache and pain I had.
Folks get shot for shit like that. Folks get shot for shit like you have to steal somebody's cousin or brother. You get shot.
Hey, listen.
Now,
I was like,
daddy, you really would have got him.
What? But my story, I hate that I let somebody who wasn't even attractive say that to me. I was like, you're not even fine. Why am I letting you affect me like this?
Yes,
because she went for the one thing that really gets to a man.
Yeah, she got me.
Don't say that and don't do nothing to your car. Those are the two things in high school you can't have happen.
I wanted to fight her. I should have whooped her ass, but I didn't.
Oh.
B, what was your hardest breakup?
Last one's always the hardest one, bro.
The
last one's always the hardest.
That's like an R&B song. The last one was the hardest one of all.
Damn.
The next one might be as well. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Only time will tell.
I can't say that because if my wife and I break up at this point, I'm sorry, Nara. Just
lies.
It'll be hard.
Oh, what did I do?
It'll be hard at all. Take your old ass home.
Lies. You got any bridges
It's
in
old
Texas?
now, right?
You got any bridges in Texas?
What?
Overpasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all looking for cuz.
We got some high overpasses.
Them high fives is high, bro.
The day I
look at Charlotte related.
Oh, look, she's so nice. So nice, so nice.
So, Mama Noise, that one dude, was he the one that got away?
What?
The guy that you talked about tonight, was he the one that got away?
That was my first love.
Wow.
Mm.
Who was my first love? I'm trying to think.
Man, I cried so much. My brother was like, Mama, tell her stop all that crying.
Do guys look at that as like a first love thing? Like, do we say, oh, she was my first love?
We all know who our first love was. Now, let's not play dumb. You know who your
I'm trying to remember who my first love was.
Might not be your first sexual encounter, but you know who your first love was.
Oh no, my first sexual encounter and my first love are not the same person.
Well, not the same for me either. No.
Yeah, no. In fact, My first sexual encounter may have been a crime.
Oh my God.
May or may not have been. The statute of limitations, I don't know.
This guy. See?
Ooh,
See,
far from the same person.
Know very damn well it was a crime.
What do you say?
All of us that know the story know damn well it was a crime.
Right. It was a crime.
That's why Danny in the chat said, no breakups here, death or witness protection.
Damn, Danny.
He out here Jennifer Hudson. He out here Jennifer Hudson in it.
I mean,
you're gonna love me,
right?
Then he got somebody next to him. He ain't gonna say too much.
That is the quintessential stalker anthem. When somebody say, "I'm telling you, I'm not going," wow, really? You're not leaving? Like,
you should be afraid.
I am afraid.
No, I'm saying when they say they not going.
She said she don't have a first love yet. Jesus, you got the Lord.
Oh my
God, I love you.
Key word in that entire phrase was yet.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah.
But you know, last night I said the same thing to Hananiah that Jay said to Jasmine is that, you know, I told her, I said, keep an eye on all these. I mean, because she's in the 7th grade, and every time she turn around, so-and-so's in dating, so-and-so in love. And then next week, oh, he don't like her no more. And oh, she don't like him no more. I said, that's why you don't need to be in a relationship in a 7th grade.
Yeah, y'all know.
Girls go like the wind, the weather, change like the seasons, change like each day pair of panties. I'm saying it doesn't make any sense to well, you change a pair of panties every day.
Sometimes
women do. No, I forgot I was talking to a bunch of guys. Y'all probably be like, they good.
Some women change their panties twice a day.
Yes.
They change the panty liner. They don't change their actual panties, do they?
Things can happen, man. Things can happen. Where you been? You got 3 women in the house with you.
There's a ton of these chicks.
Wait a minute.
They're everywhere. They're coming through the walls. It's like,
what are we waiting a minute on, Mama Noah?
I'm drowning in estrogen.
Because he's over talking about like he's just.
I'm drowning in estrogen.
Man,
right
come on.
It's a glass case of emotion is what I'm dealing with. Right
anyway,
some ladies twice a day, every day.
Yep.
I have friends. She showers when she wakes up and before she goes to bed, and undergarments and all get tossed in the twice a day, every day.
Now there ain't no reason to wash your ass twice a day, every day. You just wasting water.
Well, it depends on what you're doing.
Depends on what your job is, man.
Oh my God.
Twice a day, every day.
Like if you're a stripper, you probably need to wash twice a day. Really, just on GP. Just
I mean,
hit that thing. Hit that thing a few times. Don't
because I mean,
be out here.
If it's during the cycle, I can understand you.
What
even out of the cycle. If you're a stripper,
Mama,
hit
no,
that
why
thing.
you wasn't the? We all adults. Everybody on here been married. We know what women go through. Damn, what be? You can't help nobody if you won't tell the truth.
What?
See, it's always one that gotta be extra, maybe more. See, that's just extra.
Yeah.
Look
who said that. Look who said that.
I know.
Talkin NOIZ.
Boy, I tell you.
It's always one, man.
Yeah, you got one. You know, she's somewhere in Detroit held up. Go ahead. Hold on, Lloyd. Hold on. Go ahead. He had something.
Oh, Ryan, I was gonna say to you, what was your breakup? What was the one that broke your heart?
I haven't had any savage ones, man.
Really? Well, that's true because y'all been.
Hell, he's been with Vonda for 47 years. So.
Yeah, y'all started.
Wow.
Y'all started.
I did have a life. I had a life before her.
Dang. When was you? Like 5 years old?
It was called preschool.
That's right. You was about 5 years old.
You can't count a milk breakup. That's not.
I mean, listen.
It was some times before. I mean, we had our starts and finishes and beginnings and ends. And so it wasn't always roses and fun. Wasn't always togetherness.
Anybody tell you it was always roses is lying to you.
Oh, I know.
So should our children date in high school?
It's practice, yeah.
You think so? Okay.
I don't.
Ain't no little nigga gonna practice on my daughter.
I say they had to have sex. I
You go
said,
get
should they?
your, you go
Can they
get your
date?
game together somewhere else because you ain't gonna get your game together on my child.
Well, yeah.
See, that's why I said, what's wrong with
But in
friendship?
high school on, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but you came from an ideal situation, Ron. You might not be the right person to ask this question to, because you and Vonda literally stood the test of time.
No, we didn't stand the test of time.
Well, listen, you had a few bumps in the road, but you got. I mean, y'all still made it though.
Well, you make it either by choice or by circumstance,
And y'all maybe had both.
and we could have had both.
Yeah,
But
y'all
like
had
I
both.
said, before Vonda, I was a lot of stuff I did prior to me and Vonda getting together. Yeah, just because we met early don't mean we was together when we met then. I mean, it took time to get there. So I was.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I want my daughter in a serial situation. Like you just practicing from one relationship to the next. It just feel like that's gonna end bad.
But dating in high school, man, like I said, it's a difference between dating and then dating and effing. So I mean,
But Ron, you know what dating is nowadays. You know.
Come on, sir.
now what dating is what you make sure you tell your kids what dating is and how you teach your kids and how you bring them up for what dating is. If you was a whole like we were, we understand the game and we teach the game.
Right.
So our kids understand what not to do.
Shout out to the Bells. 31 years, man.
31.
Hormones.
They've been together or they've been married that long?
They've been together 31.
Yeah, hormones were powerful when we was doing it.
Yeah. So I mean, you can talk all you want to. Hormones are powerful.
Right. But we understood and we know what we did wrong. So we tell our kids what not to do.
Is it possible to play the kissing game and never play the sex game?
There's been a lot of girls we've kissed and never boned.
But I'm talking about long term. We just gonna keep kissing. We just gonna keep kissing. We just gonna keep kissing.
Well, for a long term,
keep kissing.
Good thing if you're doing it for a long term, you pretty much going to end up in a relationship. You do it for a long term, which is the point. Yeah. We're talking about them short term, here and there. We messing around kissing, a little bit different.
I'm talking about in a relationship. I'm talking about dating. You talking about dating?
But as a kid, sex is more about the opportunity to have it than it is the desire to have it. Because like you always have the desire. I mean, I don't know if there's ever a day when I was in high school that I didn't want to have sex with somebody, but the opportunity was not always there.
Yeah,
so
it might that wanting to do it happened before high school.
Yeah, you wake up,
you wake up ready, not knowing what the hell you gonna do or how to do it. You wake it up.
Can you come to the board and work this problem? No, that's all right. I take the 0.
But again, like you said, Jay, you taught your daughter, no knucklehead ass Negroes, ninjas.
Yeah, don't be practicing.
So as long as you teach your kids, the rights and teach them all the dumb shit that you did, most kids are, if they're respectable kids, they're gonna do the respectable thing. If they asshole kids, you gotta deal with the asshole consequences. It's all about how you raise your kids, man.
Al, are you ready for your daughter to come home and say she's dating so-and-so?
I refuse to comment on the subject because I've made it 2 years. I only got 2 years left. And I do not want to jinx it. So
wow.
I'm not commenting on the subject at all. Shut up, Jay. I'm not commenting.
Come back on the camera, man. Shit, hell.
He's eating.
It's fine. Go ahead, D. We're fine. This is Valentine's edition, and just all the bets off. Go ahead and enjoy your food.
Go ahead, Jay. Talk.
Enjoy your food.
I'm sorry. You can go back and enjoy.
No, he can eat. Just eat. Go ahead. We're fine.
You trying to tell us that you don't want to discuss it because you feel like you might jinx it?
Yeah. She's not dated. She's not had a boyfriend She will be 16 in December. My desire is that she makes it to 25. So,
I had that same desire with the oldest.
Before she dates?
yes, Lord. That's my desire.
That's too far.
All right.
I don't want the temptation to whoop somebody's ass.
Man, there you have it.
Well, let me tell you,
16 or 25.
let me tell y'all the alternative of what Al is saying. And I just literally just had this experience. There is a Christian Wahite couple that I adore. Young couple, young man that I mentored in basketball. He just turned 20. He met the girl in the pandemic at school. Fell in love. After 3-4 months of dating, he was like, I can't live without her. And I'm a virgin. I'm trying to live for the Lord. So I want to marry her. And met with the parents. Both the parents said, cool. Let's let them get married. We planning the wedding. I just went to his wedding about a month ago. They are 20 and they live with his brother-in-law and sister in a room in their house.
In his brother's house.
His brother's house. Brother-in-law's house. Now, the only reason to marry that young with no place to live and, you know, a piece of money, as my grandmama would say, and no degree is because you probably won't smash. So would you prefer they do it that way or wait till 25 and then start the process? And great kid, by the way. Great young man. Love him to death. I'm still in shock that he chose to go this path.
He's talking to you, Jay. He ain't talking to me.
When I was engaged to get married to that girl that broke my heart, I was 19.
You were 19.
And
were you doing it because did you get engaged because of the Lord?
It's a powerful.
We was already fucking.
Oh no! So the Lord clearly had nothing to do with it. Well, maybe the Lord did. Maybe the Lord did. Because he was like, we got to do this right. All this, we don't want the Lord's wrath.
The Lord told him to do the right thing, Barry.
There you go. That's why you start sending that girl your money.
I do think it's sad that parents are not able to communicate with their kids in such a way to get them to convince them that getting married at 19, 20 years old is way too young.
It's a little young.
You got too much to build in self. Now I'm also equally as appalled in people that feel like I got to do all my building of self before I get married. I think that's just as bad.
You can't do all. You better do at least 90%, but you can't do all.
Well,
All's not done until you get the other person with you.
Well, I think a problem with the 90%, Rod, is that we become too independent, and now if things don't go the way we want them to go, I have enough experience to know that I could do life by myself. I don't need you.
True.
Because I've gotten it together before. I can get it together again.
So what is the ideal age? What is the ideal age? I'm curious. Is it Al's age, 25? And at 25, Al, what is the expectation that you have for her to have obtained or accomplished that would give her the green light to go ahead down the dating path?
It's not so much what she's accomplished. It's me being content with her being her own adult, and I not have to. Although I will always be concerned, I don't have to interject myself in her relationships like I would if she was 15, 16, and some young man decided to break her heart. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm at that stage now that we got serious problems. If you say or do something egregious to intentionally hurt my baby.
He's choosing violence.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what if the young man, she meets him in youth group, they love the Lord, and they try to do it the right way, and they say at 21, listen, Mr. Brown, he come to you as a man at 21 and says, Mr. Brown, I prayed about this. The Lord has given me the green light, but I also respect you as the father.
Lord gave the green light.
The Lord has given me the green light.
The Lord
But
ain't showing you shit
I-
by the time you turn 21. No.
My response to that young man is, the Lord also showed me that my daughter is not in a position to make a life decision at this moment. So you're gonna have to hold off, young man.
Because at 21, you might be at that 50% of being able to take care of yourself.
If that much.
If that much, right?
So
how old were you when you got married, bro?
what am I, 47 now?
Oh my gosh.
Shit, about 27.
B, how old were you when you got married?
32.
Mama Noise.
I don't remember.
Mr. Noise. Mr. Noise.
I was 25. I was 25.
And Jay, I want a big opponent about getting married. It didn't matter.
Speak up, Ron. Stop whispering.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter to me about getting married.
Mm-hmm.
So that was more for her.
I ain't really care about marriage. I was never brought up in the home about marriage and people being married. So it was.
So the concept didn't really make sense.
Yeah, the concept didn't make sense to me.
I got you. You know what, Ron? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was, and the spiritual part of me was definitely pro marriage. The secular part of me was like, whatever. But what really solidified it for me was 2 years ago, or last year in that pandemic. When I saw that ninja across the street leave that woman the way he left her, I said, that's why you gotta get married. Because you can't leave like that if you're married. You got to reconcile that issue if you're married. And he packed up his truck, his bass music, and drove out the subdivision. And that's wrong. Because you left her with everything.
Yeah.
2 kids that were calling him daddy, 2 dogs that you wanted and she didn't, and a mound of debt and heartbreak that will take years to reconcile. That's the shit that would have me looking for you in the middle of the night and put a bullet in your fucking head. If that's my daughter.
Exactly. And that's why I've never been a big component of people getting married young.
Right.
They're retarded.
Right. And I
don't think you've learned enough about yourself or about life.
Hold on, Ron. And that's why Facebook and Sony, I say bullet in the head as a euphemism to songs that you probably put out on your record label. Go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of time getting married early, man, it's you don't know enough about yourself or about the person that you're really with to make those decisions at a young age. You still got a lot of growing still have to do, man.
Andy Bruce says heartbreak is a part of life and growth. And men and women leave all the time. And I don't disagree with that.
But what you want is
but leaving is a choice.
He is correct. Heartbreak is a part of life, and you cannot protect them from heartbreak. It's going to happen. That's a part of life. But what you want them to do is to be mature enough to handle the heartbreak. And hopefully you've poured enough into them and taught them enough that they are able to handle and grow and learn from the heartbreak. When you break a girl's heart at a young age, and I mean the goodies have been given up, and God forbid that would happen in my household.
Right.
But the goodies have been given up because you allowed her to date, and they would have their little date nights and the kissing and the petting and the kissing kept going on until they got tired of petting and kissing. Now they out there screwing, and then he leaves. that she's too young for that experience. So hopefully,
she's gonna. Does it matter at the age of that experience? Even if she gets older, that same heartbreak could happen. She just
yeah, but
an older heartbreak.
And their
an older heartbreak becomes but that older heartbreak becomes very vindictive.
But we have to understand how fragile, and I hate to say fragile like they're just but girls that are going through their teens, that's a very tough time for a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to come along,
a girl going through her 20s and 30s isn't a tough time.
Yeah, it is, but the girl through her teens, she's still trying. She's going through all the body changes, and she's going through all of the her first menstrual cycles, and menstrual cycles are rough on them. Oh, my mama knows can speak to her. You talk to her mama, boy. Shit here. I'll shut up.
That's true.
That's true.
I concur.
I co-sign.
Right.
That's true.
Preach.
Mama Noise, that was deep. We needed that.
Yeah, say that.
You just needed the confirmation. I co-sign.
I'll say this.
But again, Mama Noise, but the heartbreak is still the heartbreak.
Yes, it is.
If you've never experienced it, if you've never experienced anything until you get to your 30s.
But you've
the
never maturity level
up to your 30s. The maturity level, but you've never experienced anything until your 30s. Then what?
But I don't think the heartbreak is the problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's what the real problem is. The real problem is how you process what you've encountered. Heartbreak can happen regardless of the age, but how you process the entire process is whether or not the heartbreak is intense or not. Let's go back to something we said earlier. If I've given up the ass as a woman, then this is going to be way more than just regular old heartbreak. Now, if it's just some ninja that didn't call me back, I'm frustrated that he didn't call me back.
That's right.
I don't give a damn. I'll just move on. So it's levels to this. What you're trying to hopefully do is train your daughter or your son to be able to move through the dating process in a way that that protects your heart and protects your mind and your emotions and all the things, so that you don't experience the levels of depth that you can if you start doing things too fast. So, because I ain't never had a problem with some girl that we didn't get we didn't work, but she never gave me the ass. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it didn't work out. The date wasn't great, and we moved on. But if it was somebody that I got with, then it might sting a little bit more.
But like you said, it goes back to the communication, how you develop your kids, and the things that you're teaching them.
But Lloyd, well,
go ahead,
let me just say, guys, if the person that you're with has never had any type of experience sexually, that you tread carefully, because you're saying, I don't want to be the first person to do that. I would hope you say, I don't want to be the first person to do that if I'm not planning on being in a committed relationship. Do you value that? Or you just say, well, if I'm the first, I'm just the first. And if her heart gets broke as a casualty.
I'll speak for myself. I did value that. And my goal was to not do that. I didn't want to damage somebody as their first. Now, I got tricked into one of them because I was drunk. But the other one, but that was the only one. The other ones I turned down because I was like, I don't want to be your first. That's a lot of damn pressure. And then I don't know if we have what it takes to go the distance. So I'd rather not be your first. And then, you can say you can walk away from this and have a first with somebody else. Which it turned out I was right, because the one that tricked me because I was drunk, it didn't work out. It was a disaster.
Just saying.
So Dave Bell said heartbreak.
you say it didn't work out, it was a disaster. That means you had a premature or you fell asleep.
No.
How was sex a disaster?
Well, she said I was her first initially, and I don't even remember it. But she said she was an amazing time. I was passed out.
You don't know if you was in there or not.
In the initial of what she said, no, I don't. I think she was. If I'm being honest with you, I think she was lying. But I can't say nothing because after she said I was her first, I was like, oh well, okay. So then we did it again. I was like, well, one of these 2 times was your first. I don't know which one it was, but so there you go. But it still ended in disaster because it was like I didn't really want to be with it to begin with. So I didn't even know how I even got to the room, but that's a whole other conversation. The world can be a frightening place if you don't know how to navigate the waters. You muted, Ron. You muted.
Nah, I was reading the comments. It is frightening if you don't know how to navigate.
You don't know how to navigate, yeah. Danny said it's really heartbreaking when you don't get dinner or if she's feeling good, not feeling good at night when you want some booty. That too is heartbreaking. It really is.
Heartbreaking. It's stressful.
Mama Noise, why y'all do that? I need you to speak up for all women.
Why
y'all know we be wanting something and then y'all be like, oh, I don't feel good.
Yeah, we don't want to hear truth.
You don't want to hear the truth, you say?
No, we don't want to hear just the word truth.
You don't want to hear the word what?
He's saying don't just end it like true. That's true. He wants you to give explanation.
Oh, you don't want a one-word answer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why do we say no?
You muted Al.
Why don't we just say woohoo and come through?
Yeah.
Take
one for the team.
There are some girls, some ladies out there do the courtesy drop, but then some brothers don't want the courtesy drop. Some brothers be like, hey, that's all I get is here it is.
We call those dudes bands.
Yeah, the courtesy drop. I talked to some other women at a conference. It was a conference about sex or something like that. Sex conference. Right. Christian women wanting to talk sex or whatever conference, and I was like, okay, there is moments that you got to do the courtesy. You got to do courtesy drop. And they was like, courtesy drop. I said, that means that sometimes you're not in the mood, but go ahead and come through. But then you got the brother going, okay, dang, I can't get no sensitivity. I can't get no tenderness. And you're like, look, bruh, come get it. Like, what's that old song? Anyway, I won't bring a song in. But I'm saying you come get what you need.
You're going too far.
What? I'm saying get what you need. We help each other out. Everybody's needs get met. But then there's some people saying, wow, I can't try a little tenderness. I can't get a tenderness.
I can't support these bands that are out here asking for tenderness. Sometimes you just need to get in.
Get your needs taken care of, and then you keep the train
moving. It's okay.
So
it ain't always got to be a session.
Well, and then that may be the thing too. You thinking, oh, this is finna be, But see, if you saw Harlem Nights, where Richard Pryor said, Kyrie, you can't be in the chat and be on the show. Anyway, she said Sugar Ray all day and all night and the next day.
What is going on? Why are the people in the
You didn't want to interrupt Mama Noise by stop.
That was sweet of y'all. Somebody feeling guilty. Look, somebody's feeling guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't talking about you.
Now she got to call Leroy Earl and get a courtesy drop.
What's 50 strokes?
That's Kyrie's his
He's saying
sometimes Jay
he's saying like Bernie Mac, it ain't but 50 strokes.
That's his methodology.
That's what Bernie Mac said. It ain't but 50 strokes. You can count it when you got some time.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Depends on what the speed you're going.
Well, Richard Pryor said, no, we ain't doing no all day and all night. He said, how many say?
Like if you're going really slow, then you can. Then it feels like a lot.
Can you get your significant other, your wife? Now you got to know your wife. Can you get her there in less than 50 strokes?
No, not mine. It's a. I'm sorry. Thank you for tuning in to talk. That slipped out, Mama Noise. That slipped out. Like sometimes it often will do. You never know.
If I can do less than 50 strokes, what are all these extra strokes for?
Depending on their mood, man.
Well, every night, but what I ain't gonna keep doing is just keep doing this meandering sex.
I'm trying to work on my cardio too, though, because I gotta keep my cardio up. It's good for your heart, your blood pressure. That's what them extra strokes are for. Cardio. I'm trying to live, man. I'm trying to live.
You know we've never tried. I've never put cheerleaders on YouTube in the background. That might like encourage us. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have some encouragement, like somebody cheering you on. You know what I'm saying? Like
what's 50?
Oh! The crowd in the background.
I think you know what 50 licks is, sir. Let's not do that. Let's come on.
You can't do it before 50?
Again, we're talking about a speed thing. Like it ain't like licking to a Tootsie Roll pop in. It's just he's saying a rapid 50.
You stop licking everywhere. Focus, Dad.
Ron's trying to get his steps in. Wait.
Trying to get my steps in, man. I'm telling you.
Ron, you got a Fitbit on? You got a Fitbit.
You know you don't want to catch a cramp in between, Lord. You got to get that cardio.
I don't want to catch a cramp. Let me just tell y'all something. This is real talk we're about to have right now. This is grown folk business. Ain't nothing worse than catching a cramp in the middle. Lord have mercy. That is a conundrum right there. Because especially if it's, oh my goodness, you're just like, what do I do? What do I do?
Help me, please. Help me.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling.
That's a bad feeling, man. And then you don't know what to do. Do you stop and deal with the cramp, or do you finish?
It only happened to me when I was younger. I wasn't hydrated properly when I was younger. I was
right, because you don't be thinking about that. You don't be thinking about it.
I was still a growing boy and shit. And
as a grown man, I know the path. I got.
As a grown man, I ain't got no business no cramp because I ain't got no business doing all that action shit.
Yeah, I don't even have the GPS no more. I know where to get. I know how to get there.
You catch a cramp, it's time to go ahead and fake one and call it a night.
Just fake it off.
You can't fake.
I didn't say shake one. I said fake one.
You can't fake one. How you gonna fake one, LB?
You don't think men
not everybody's out there raw dogging.
Well, cause you gotta think about it. When you get that cramp in that leg, it's kind of got that shake moment. Cause you know your body jumps when you get that cramp.
Yeah, that hamstring, man. Lord Jesus.
You gotta hit him with the grandpa face, Lord. We ain't got that video in the queue no more, do we?
I do not. I'm gonna have to put that up as a drop.
You gotta hit him with the grandpa face.
Mama Noise, why you leave the screen?
I don't know what
I'm sorry. Did I embarrass you? I apologize.
I don't think it was anything wrong with what you said.
We didn't ask you.
Sound like that Thursday pitch. Boy, you better back down.
Mama Noise, I am so sorry. What did I actually say? I don't even remember what I said.
That's pitiful. You don't even know what you said.
I do know what I said, and I'm sorry for it. And I will never say it again.
Lies.
Basically, what he said. Let me just recap.
Hey man, don't bring up a happy home, man. Don't bring up a happy home, man. Things are going well. I've had a good Valentine's Day. I've served this thing up perfectly. Don't screw this up for me, Jay. Don't you screw this up for me.
I mean, it's already recorded. I mean, y'all gonna go back and listen to it, so we might as well recap and have clarity about what was said.
Yeah.
All I was saying, Mama Noise, is that you require patience.
Nope.
Did you ever know that you're
and
Nope.
very focused attention.
Nope.
That is a very interesting conversation.
Can
no.
we discuss it in the morning?
I know it's you know.
I mean, 4:15 is right around the corner.
Yeah, we got to go in case you missed it Monday, but it's Tuesday.
I'm starting to dislike
Right around the corner.
more and more.
No, he got to get up early. He'll be back.
Why are some women able to get theirs within a reasonable amount of time, and some women you got to pray over them?
On the next Negro
Episode.
Please.
So y'all know to tune back in tomorrow morning at our regular time, as this is where we go pick up at right here in this moment. Pick off.
Jay Jordan. Write it down.
I wrote it down.
I already know what it is. Why do some women
but you won't remember.
Why do some women need prayer to have an orgasm, and some women can just have an orgasm?
They ain't concentrating.
You want to go with prayer? Prayer is the word.
Yeah.
Someone you got to beg them and pull it out. Just what the fuck? Oh.
They're not concentrating hard enough.
I can't.
You're not connecting with.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Valentine's Day edition of Talkin
Their
NOIZ.
spiritual side, you're not connecting with their spiritual side.
Mama Noise, tell them about the stars. Tell them about the gun line. Tell them about the stars.
Noisemakers, thank you so much for the stars. You see them come across right above your comments. Please help us to move the train further by getting those stars. They get them in all the different increments there. That helps us here at Noise Media. If you're on YouTube, please remember to subscribe. Please remember to like. Please remember to share and hit your notifications so you can be aware every time that we're live and keep up with all the content and knowing your noise schedule. Facebook fam, we need you as well. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe and follow us on the Noisemaker page. We thank you so much for being here on this Valentine's Day edition. And we out this place.
All right. You heard what she said. See you tomorrow. Peace.